Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. It's not Monday, it's Friday. It's Friday, it's not Monday. But it is a rainy day. It's just sprinkling. It's not raining too hard. I got my buckets out, getting some rainwater because we have such hard water that oftentimes I will take the rain bucket and, fill it up half with our well water and half with the rain. Just to bring down the how hard the water is. I don't do it all the time. Let's say some hello. Big Steve, what's up? Booyah! And there's B Wizzle. What's going on, Brandon? Thanks again, Brandon. Brandon sending me some stuff for the Snarf for Barf and for Wally too, right? You said, Brandon. So thank you. I appreciate that. I like stuff. Why is that moving? Oh, because it's leaning on my chair. The trees are after me. DJ Guppyfish is being all adulty. Mr. Fancy Pants adult. Have a good day, Sal. Thanks for hitting the like and dropping in. I do appreciate it. Good morning, Jenna P. Hope you're doing well. Annie Finn goes. Hello, hello. And there's Wi-Fi. Good morning. Oh, the poop has started already. And of course, it's John McKenzie. Of course. Good morning, Adam McReynolds. And Anthony's fishy friends. What's happening? Hello. Damn, I thought I put... So, top 5 full list. I thought I fixed that. It did not fix it. Did not fix it. It's fixed. It's working. But I mean, the top 5 full list was supposed to populate and get that started. But, oh well. The Vanoski. Hi, Vanoski. And there's Mark. Mark, how you doing? I hope you guys are having fun in Dungeons and Dragons. I quit playing just because I was going to be missing so many days and stuff. And I hope you guys are still having a good time. It sounds like it. Ed said that his brother has been sick for so much, though he's been missing time as well. So it's hard to find healthy people to play D&D with. That sucks. And I hope Ed's brother is doing better. It looks like he's got Crohn's, and it's really serious. He was in the hospital a couple of times, and he's not doing so well. So you won't see Ed today. Probably he's going to be at the OCA with John Select Pet and of course Oinky, and I don't know who else, but. Would love to be there with all of them. And there's Kalish. Good morning. Kalish, it's nice since you've joined our community. You've been here maybe 6 months, a year. I don't even know. But and you might have been around longer than that. But I remember seeing you about 6 months to a year ago, somewhere between there. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Okay, we're on a filter. Why did we get a filter? Oh, because B Wizzle gave a hot dog thing. That's a shitty filter, though. Look, it just did something weird with it. I'm gonna do it again, B Wizzle. I'll give you a better one as soon as this ends. I did change the time on this too. I made it shorter. So let's do another one. You need a better one than that, B Wizzle. You deserve better than just that crappy one. Let's do this again. That's better. At least that's something. You got to get something. You got to get something. You're spending money here. You gotta get something out of it. And thank you, Brandon. So that one's a little better, at least. Let's see. John McKenzie, what's happening? He did the poop right off the bat. And there's John Select Pet right there. I know I watched a little bit of your stream this morning on the way to the OCA. Have a safe trip. Hopefully you have a good time there. And I don't know if you saw it in the stream because driving it's hard to read the chat, but I said... Please give Ed, Oinky, and yourself a hug from me. A hug from me. I don't know why I said that so. It was like a news announcer, from the 70s. And then he got a hug from me. Ha 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 ha. Back to you. Scotty Aquati, what's going on? Good to see you in the daytime. Hope you're doing well. And there's Lori. How's that puppy? How's Bailey doing today, Lori? How's Bailey doing? What a crap stream, Eric says. The poop thing worked for all of the for all of you members, but it works only once every 5 minutes. I didn't want to do it too often, so it only works once every 5 minutes. So, and that's, that's not super chats, that's not super stickers, that's just for members. I'm trying to do more things for members, even if it's just a little poop, just a little poop poop, as Danny would say. So trying to add some more fun things like that. I know some people don't like it. Some people have told me they're not really into all of this changes that I'm making, and that's okay. I get it. You don't watch. That's fine. You got to watch what you enjoy watching. If you don't like what I'm doing here, that's okay. That is, you're more than welcome to have that opinion and do what you want to do. I have to do what I think is the right thing, and that's where I'm headed right now. So I do appreciate people giving me their honest opinions, though, sincerely, genuinely, sincerely appreciate when people do give me their honest opinions, especially when it's a one-on-one where they're not, in a stream berating people or anything, but just giving me honest opinions about things that I'm doing. I do appreciate it. Jeff Kane, what's happening? What's going on today, sir? We got Scotty Aquate. We got Leo for president. Greg, I didn't even say hi to Greg. Greg came in. I mentioned his comment, but I didn't say hi. Hi, Greg. Undetermined amount of time on mute for Jenna. I'll just be doing this a lot. So that way she's on mute. She has no idea what I'm talking about. I slay me. Tampa Tom is trimming bush. Okay. Let us know when you're done in the bathroom. Scrolling. ABS Aquatics, what's going on? Hello. So, and there's all things fish. Mike, I saw what you got going on last night. So Mike is doing, there's no Fish Fam Christmas this year. I'm taking a break from it. And I guess other people decided not to do it, which is fine. No, whatever. I told people that they're more than welcome to do that without me. It's not my event. I started it, but, it's a community event. So I wouldn't be upset if somebody else took it and ran with it. That would be fine. Especially, if it was a competing event, then that would be a little bit frustrating for both of us to be running the same Fish Fam Christmas thing. Not Secret Santa and Fish Fam Christmas, but two Fish Fam Christmas things competing against each other would be dumb. We could join forces and make a better one. That would be much better. But anyways, we're not doing Fish Fam Christmas this year, taking a break from it. But Mike is sort of spearheading a Secret Santa thing. And if the mods wouldn't mind dropping that link for it, there's a very easy form to fill out. And you can get at least hooked up with some Secret Santa stuff. So please do that. At least it's some kind of Christmas event going on. I know other people, I think June said she's doing some Christmas stuff on her channel, and I'm sure other people will too. But at least, Mike's doing a community-focused event, which is awesome. So thanks, Mike. MNC, hello. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, a lot of jumping. I don't even know what that was. It's your show, man. I think it fits the vibe of the show, and you made it clear it's not for but it's okay. Again, people. I do appreciate people taking their time, especially people that have been around for a long time and they've watched a lot of different stuff that I've done and supported me, and they're giving me their honest opinion. So I like that. I appreciate that. Even if it's a negative opinion, even if it's something that they don't care about all these bells and whistles that I'm trying, and they feel like it's taking away from it. And that's okay. Again, that's okay to feel that way. It's your opinion, dude. Lady, dude, it's your opinion. Thank you for telling me, because I do take those things to heart. I do listen when people have those valid criticisms. It is a big change from the old afternoon delights. but I don't think it takes away. I think this week it's taken away. I think the last 2 weeks it's sort of taken away from the afternoon delight because we're spending a lot of time tweaking a lot of stuff and putting in all those little weird things and doing all that stuff. So I think that that conversation, especially for people that aren't techie in any way whatsoever, don't even care about it, that's conversation's boring for them. There we go. Every 5 minutes, you can turn me into poop and see how bad my teeth really are. Poopity poop poop ba pop poop poop poop. But I think I lowered this one as well. Yeah, I made that one shorter as well. So I'm tweaking those settings on those and bringing them down. I think it's better to do a smaller amount. You know what I mean? Just so it doesn't last as long. More crap for members. Exactly, John. Lady Rorschach. I just submitted my application, resume, and cover letter to our local Humane Society. Nice. Swamped with a plethora of dogs, and they're looking for employees in their dog department. I'd have a hard time doing that, though. Is it a no-kill? I imagine being you that it is a no-kill. And I understand, some of the kill shelter. We have a shelter that I support very strongly. It is a kill shelter. And why would I support it then? Because their kill rate is like, let's go look it up. It's a very, very low amount. And all of those animals that are put down are animals that health-wise, they're putting them out of their misery. There's nothing, the animals aren't going to live long. They're in a lot of pain, things like that. So it is a kill shelter, and I can't remember which one it is because there's 2 of them close by. And I have to remember if it's this one. Yeah, I believe it's this one, the one I'm talking about, because there's 2 of them that are very close to us here where we live. Let's close that. I want to see if this is the no-kill one. Their search is very slow, so please bear with me. The lighting's a little different, right? I was cleaning stuff behind my desk over here because this desk is in the corner, and I found my old. Michelle gave me a sun lamp because in February I get sad really bad. I mean, I miss the sun so much. So she gave me this sun lamp, and I decided to put it up there and point it up so it lights up the back of the room a little bit more. It doesn't. Sorry, I don't know if this is the one or not. Lollipop Farms is the one I think of, and they do everything. I mean, they have horses. They've got all kinds of farm animals. They've got dogs and cats and mice. They pretty much take any type of animal, and they only put them down if there's a health reason for it. So they are considered a kill shelter. They don't get the no kill label, but I believe that they could have the label if they wanted it, because they do less than a certain amount. Like no kill, I don't think is truly no kill. I think it's like a percentage of them. I could be wrong. Don't take that with a grain of salt. And they are lower than that amount, but they feel like they should still be transparent and talk about the animals that they do have to put down, especially because they do get like horses, cattle. I mean, just everything. They get just a ton of stuff. Here, let me, lollipop.org is the site. I mean, there's nobody that lives around me, but Lollipop Farms, so it's lollipop.org. But, back to Lady Rorschach, though, best of luck. Because I just saw that. It'd be a dream job, and I just pray and hope that I'm worthy candidate for this position. Positive thoughts will be most obliged. those are the secret positive thoughts coming your way. sort of like the old, like Aquaman, when he used to talk to the fish and they were like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," it was the rings that came out and he was calling all the fish to come help him. That's me doing that with you for positive thoughts. Just rings of positive thoughts coming out of my fat head. I hope you do get it. I hope you do get it, Lady Rorschach. It does sound like it would fit you very well. Best of luck with it. Already 28 people signed up for Secret Santa. Awesome. Yeah, please drop the link too if you don't mind, Jenna, unless you already did and I missed it. Oh, Lori did up there. Okay, thank you, Lori. Yeah, you know what? Let's pin that. Let's pin that. Here we go. So we pinned that at the top of the chat. There we go. So if you guys want to join in on the Secret Santa thing that Mike is spearheading, and I'm sure he's got lots of help from other people in the community. I know how these people work. I know how they worm their way in with their good intentions and organizational skills and make things better. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting how they're trying to make things better all the time. So yeah, join Secret Santa. Unfortunately, we can't do it this year, but I do love again that that somebody, Mike in this instance, put himself out there and said, "Let's do something." If you get my name, Big Steve says, I like $500 gift cards, Amazon or Visa. $1,000 would be better. Thank you. I'm good with all the changes, but as soon as I hear a DJ air horn, I will quietly step out. Do I have that? I'm going to look for that now. Do I have that? Jay, let's go. We have a soundboard with some sounds, but I don't know. Oh, is this close enough? It's a DJ air horn. That's my DJ air horn. Yeah, I don't think there's any actual. We got these. Yeah, that didn't work. There it did. Well, you probably can't even hear that. You probably can't even hear it. I just realized I've got that muted, and I don't have desktop audio up, so I don't know if you can hear that at all. I guess I'll find out. I do have this one, which if you can't hear it, it's the flush noise, which would be perfect for the end of the poop thing. I think I'm gonna incorporate. I don't know if I don't know if you can hear it or not because of how it's set up. I have a feeling you can't hear it. Here, because that'll get okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put the flush sound at the end of that. I think when the changes the poop. It's no kill, thank God. Gotcha. I figured, knowing you, that no kill would be the place that you would work. Yeah. They only enact euthanasia in the event of legal requirements or severe health concerns. My Humane Society, that is. Gotcha. There used to be a high kill with only recent no kill reform in the last 5 years. Gotcha. Good. Cats, small animals, farm animals, and the occasional reptile and bird. That's awesome. That is awesome. I hope you get it, man. That'd be perfect. Man. I hope you get it, man. Lady Rorschach. Man, Lady Rorschach, I hope you get it. Okay, look at that. I'm already at the bottom of the chat. It's hard to just read chat when there is no chat. There's no chat, that's what this show is all about, and there's no chat, so I can't read chat, so I got to do other stuff. Let me close this Lollipop Farm stuff because I'm going to get distracted. Let's see. What else we got going on? Dr. Black is our guest for the Focus On tomorrow night. Killer Kitty is on Tuesday. The following Tuesday or the following Saturday will be Skipper Ed will be streaming on one of their channels. And then the following Tuesday after that is Aquafunk. So I've got those ones scheduled. And I'm looking for more people. Ian's on the list there. Ian and Aquarium Magic. We got to work out a schedule. Ian will be joining us. He lives in the UK, much like ABS. Right, ABS? I don't know where you live at over there. I don't know where you live. I don't know, ABS. You got to tell us. I don't know where Ian exactly lives either. For some reason, I thought it was close to London, but I know he's Scottish, which are my people. Americans are so enamored of our ancestry. My dad's side of the family is all Scottish and related to David Hume, the Scottish philosopher. Nice of you to get Aquafunk stream on his birthday. Yes, that was perfect timing. Perfect timing, Jay. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one with Aquafunk. So same with Blackie. I don't know how many of you guys know Blackie. He hasn't been streaming a ton these days. Sam said that he stopped streaming because of the daylight savings time messed him up somehow between us and them. Again, he lives in Australia, so but I guess he's coming back again pretty soon, and he does like Tuesday nights at 10, I think. I think it's Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern is when he used to go. And him and Corvus, and they talk about a lot of geeky stuff and just random stuff. It's interesting. It's fun. But Blackie's just a fun person. He's one person. One day I'll get available time for the focus. John, please. I would love to. Hi, Bex. Good morning. Just waking up. I woke up semi early today. Yeah. Look, the hair is really growing out. I just noticed that. Look right here. It's all the way around. Like, because I dyed my hair right before the Keystone Clash. And Maria Z hated it. She absolutely hated it. She gave me so much shit for dyeing my hair. Dyeing my hair. Hertford. I don't know where that is. I know you said just north of London, but I'm going to look it up. So many times I played around. Kyle. Good morning, Kyle. Hertfordshire. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Hertfordshire. I know I'm saying it wrong. Let's see. So, I was watching a TikTok where a person in the UK was Hertfordshire. A person in the UK was upset with an American friend because they said, how far away is that? The American guy said, well, how far away is that from you? And the guy was like, I was like, an hour and a half. And he goes, oh, it's pretty close then. And the guy in the UK was like, no, that's not very close. And then, for here, Jeff Kane, for here, an hour and a half is not far at all. People will do that. That's just something they do. Mine will set a record for you, lowest views and ratings. Nah. It's funny though, and I know you're joking, John. I know you're joking, but every single person that has been on the Focus On said I'm not interesting, and nobody really wants to know anything about me, and it's just not true. It's not true. Everybody has some interesting stuff, especially when they start to really get down there and let all those things out about them, and sort of become vulnerable. Big Steve is a great example on this weekend. He had some tough stuff in his life this past week, and it was a good stream. We really got to know a lot about Big Steve, and that helps us understand where he's coming from sometimes, and just all the stuff that he's been through. Grinch only works, MNC Aquatics. Grinch only works for Zenny. Right now. I might change that in the future, but right now, Zen Ginger is the only one who can do the Grinch filter. And welcome back, Jenna. Welcome back. If you'd like to see, currently there isn't a lot of commands on here, but this command shows you, what there is. And poop is not on there because poop is for members only. All those other things, get pellets, gift pellets, and the weather are for everybody, and that's just a start. I'm putting more stuff as we go. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm just adding things slowly. And again, this is only for this show. I want to reiterate, this is only for this midday show because this show is not important in any way. It's a hangout. It's just me talking at you people. That's it. That is it. For focus-ons or any stream that I feel like has an important message, we won't use any of that stuff. None of that stuff will be there at all, right? If we enter get pellets, do we just get as many pellets as we want? So get pellets is just, oh, that's a great example. What is get pellets? That's for mods, but that's not even true. Oh, it's not get pellets, it's just pellets. It's just pellets. So thank you. I need to edit that. Thank you, Jenna. The command behind the scenes is get pellets. The actual command that you guys use is just, pellets. So that was a typo, because again, there's two different commands. There's one in the background that causes the actions to occur, and then there's the actual one that you guys use. So let me just change that real quick. Thank you, Jenna. Let's see. Where is it? Viewer commands. Viewer commands right there. Let's get that. Viewer commands and get rid of the get. Get on. Get. The get's gone. Get gone. Let's see. So we got pellets, gift pellets, weather, and then obviously com. There we go. Okay. You know what? So now I need to look at the mod commands and see if I did the same there with that one. I did indeed. I did indeedly doodly. Okay. So those are sorted out. Thanks, Jenna. See, that's why I need second set of eyes on things. I need second set of eyes. Speaking of, I just stepped in poop. Brookley, hi Brookley. I guess we don't rate. For what? Oh, you mean because the daytime stream not being important? Well, it's not, right? This is just a hangout. This is just for fun. So there's nothing. This is a good place for me to test out all this stuff, because some of this stuff at some point will make it into other live streams. Like the shout out function. I think the shout out function will probably end up making it to the focus on, because mods can use that for the person being focused on, but also for different people in the chat, because it is a little bit different than the Fish Fam link command. The command will take you to the Fish Fam link page for all those links. This one just does a quick shout out and just shows their YouTube only. So poop didn't work. Yeah, only 5 minutes. Yeah, every 5 minutes it works. I don't want to be a poop head all day long. A lot of the day, but not all. So directions and oh my God, I just drew a blank on where he lives. Okay. I want to see something here. Yeah, so you are an hour and 46 minutes away from where my son-in-law lives. Or at least from the, close to where he lives. I didn't put in the exact little town or whatever, but yeah, you're almost 2 hours away. So that's quite a distance. Quite a distance away. It looks like he's closer to Birmingham. And again, for Americans, 2 hours is not that far. What did Beck say? She drove that far for her a doctor. Yeah, to see a doctor. So, for us, a 2 hour drive, isn't something you're going to do. Well, you probably do it often. We drive 40 minutes to get to the grocery store, but we live in the middle of nowhere. Most Americans don't do that. Most Americans probably are, 10, 15 minutes at the most away from their grocery store. Okay, back to this. I feel like it's a chai day. Feels like a chai day. Because look, it's just dreary out there. It's not raining a lot. That's what you see the silver. You know, it's raining a little bit. Just overcast, just gray, just gray. Thanks for noticing. Let's see. MNC says no way I can do a 2-hour drive. Yeah, with your issues. Yeah, that's different. Yep. Tampa Tom says a 2-hour drive is like 30 miles away. Really? See, that's the difference too. See, that's the other thing that's very different between us here in the United States, and I'm sure it's the same in the UK. You know, I'm sure that is the same there in the UK. But 30 miles away here is about 35, 40 minutes. Because again, we live in the middle of nowhere. Where I used to work was 32 miles from home. Hold on. I'm gonna give you exact, because I could be remembering wrong. So many times I played around. Okay, so we are going. I wonder if I still have it. Do I still have? I might have my work listed as a. Oh no, I don't. Okay, so here it is right here. There's my work. Directions to here. From home. Let's see. So that says it's 28.9. So it's 29 miles is how long it was to get to work. 29 miles. And this says it took 41 minutes. But yeah, I rarely took 41 minutes because it's a straight road with hardly any traffic. And there are places where the speed limit goes down to 35 when you go through a couple of the little villages. But the rest of the time, it's just 55. It's just a little backcountry road. And, I 70, 70, So it rarely took me even 40 minutes. It would take me usually just over a half an hour. And there was only 1, 2, 3 stoplights over those 30 miles. 3 stoplights. And one of those was the stoplight where I turned into my work. So, there's not a lot of stop and go. There's Latoya, Land O'Lakes. Hello. Good morning. How's things? Hope you're doing well. Amy Finn says, I'm 45 minutes to get to work every day, which gives me an hour and a half on the road for a commute to get there and get home. Yeah. Which isn't horrible. It's probably pretty close. That's probably a little bit longer, I think, than most people do these days. A little bit. I know there's a lot of people that do way far. Unfortunately, Geek Boy, when he has to go in, it's like forever. It's a long distance away. It's crazy how far of a distance he drives. Or he doesn't even drive. He takes public transportation. They've got a decent amount of that there, which they have none of that here. But still, you're right. An hour and a half out of your life every single day. Every single day. It's just ridiculous. I have a mustache hair again that's going up my nose. And John says he lives 20 minutes from store, 90 minutes from work. This is a chai day, but every day is a good day for chai. That's true. That is true. That is true. I do like chai a lot. It is so delicious. It's a dessert to me. It's great. It is great. 2 hours could be 100 miles or 20, depending where you are. Yeah, Kalish. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that the UK would be like that too. Driving through London would probably be just horrible. Just horrible. MNC, you and me both, brother. Glad I'm retired. Only go out when I have to. Same here. Anthony's fishy friends has got to run. The poop is back. All right. Is this too disruptive? Let's have some honest opinions. Do you like it? Do you want me to get rid of it? Do you want me to make it less? Tomatillo, hello. Lurking for a minute to get the smoker going for fajitas. Nice. What do you guys? What do you think? Give me honest opinions. Is that too disruptive? Is it? Again, it's only for this stream. We'd never do that on the Focus On. Should it be less time? Once every 5 minutes, but it only lasts for 20 seconds. Or it does last for 20 seconds. Jeff loves it. It's a good look for me, John says. More poop. Okay. It's a good look for me. Thanks, John. You're always so supportive. It's perfect. Okay, thanks, Kalish. And anyfin. Okay. All right. Thank you guys and girls and people. I didn't I don't want stuff to be too disruptive, but I feel like, what are you disrupting here? You're not disrupting anything here. Takes forever to get into London with the cost of parking, the risk of extra charge. You're mad to even bother. Gotcha. I've heard that. And my son-in-law, he drives a lot for work. So he's often talking about, he doesn't go down that way too often, but he does go into London once in a while for different things and hates it, I think. I think that's what he said. How is Wally? Victor Wally, Victor Tango Foxtrot. Wally's doing good. Yeah, he's doing good. We still have some issues with him. He just, again, with no socialization, it's difficult for him. You know what? Let's go. Let's have Wally come in. Let's have Wally come in and say hello. Hold on. Let me do this. There is going to be a Wally command at some point. Hi, Ryan. Good morning. Hold on one second. I'm going to switch to this one. And I made sure I made sure that the mic was on this because I want to be able to still talk and let you know what's going on. But I will be right back. Well, come say hi. Come say hi, buddy. Come say hi. They want to say hi to you. You want to come say hi to people? Huh? Yeah. They want to say hi to Wally. Everybody loves Wally. Everybody loves Wally. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get turned around here. Let me get turned around. Oh. His paw got stuck. His paw got stuck on the on some cables there. Okay. Come here. Up. You don't want to come up? Come here. Come say hi. Wally. Come here. Come say hi. Up. There you go. There, look. See? People want to say hi to you. That's Mr. Wally's. Oh, I forgot. KJE. Is that it? Come here. Come on. Up. Come see me. Normally I have to, he likes to be up, but now he's just not doing it. Hi, Debs. Seasick. Does that affect you? I have to switch back to it too. Hold on. Does that affect you? Were you just joking or really? Oh, I see. You got into something. Okay, well, we'll see you later then. Thanks for stopping by. Bring your gift next time, asshole. Tell you now. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Deb. I'm sorry that it affects you. You know what? I should have thought of that when I did that because my wife and Bex too. You know what? I will get rid of that. I will make it just a static, instead. I should have thought of that because Michelle also has that. Like she can't play first-person games. It makes her seasick. And so I should have thought of that. I will get rid of that, Debs and Bex. I'll just go back to that being a solid, just a static image. But it's not even static. It moves. Let's see. I can't really mess with it. Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Because if I even right-click on it, so I was going to fix it right now, but I can't do it without it being on there. Okay. All right. I'll switch it back. I will switch it back. I I should have even thought about that for people that you do get that motion sickness. And Bex is the same. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, oh, I didn't say hi to Red Laser. Red Laser. Red Laser. How's Canada today? You've told me so many times. I'm sorry. What part of Canada do you live in? Are you in Ontario with so many other people, or where are you at? I see Secret Santa's back. Does it require participants to make an unlisted video again? That I don't know. I don't know the rules on it. If Mike is still here, Mike sort of spearheaded it. I know Jen is helping. I mean, I don't even know who's involved, to be honest, so I don't want to say names. But does it say that on, if you go to the link, does it say it? Okay, there you go. Jenna answered your question, Ryan. Certainly appreciated, but not required. Kyle is playing third-person games and swinging the camera around wildly. I don't know if that bothers Michelle or not. I think if she can see the person, like the back of the head, you know, she's okay. But I don't know, honestly. She doesn't play too many games. She does play games, but just like cell games, you know, cell phone games. She played like that Merge Dragons for forever. I played it too a little bit, but I played it for maybe 6 months. I get very tired of those games. Most of the time I play for like a month, and I did play that one for like 6 months, but she played it for like 2 years. And there's some other things she's played too. But she doesn't really play on anything else, you know, like the Xbox or PC or anything like that. ABS dropping a pound. Welcome to Poundland. Thank you. And it didn't work. There's no sticker and there's no message. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I know I'm back now. All right. Let's try it again because ABS was robbed. They don't mean a thing. Okay, so now we're waiting. UK money is mute filter. So weird. That's so frustrating how these things work just fine. You don't make any changes and then they stop working. You know? It's just very, very frustrating. Let's see if I can do a hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what the problem is now. It's a simple fix. Sorry, bear with me just for a second. See, this is what some people don't like, is this part of it where we're poking around at the different stuff. I see what the problem is. Yep, it's an easy fix. And again, but why? Why was it not connected? So here we go. Now we're going to try it again. There we go. Okay. And we gotta wait for about 10 seconds. What is an escarpment? There we go. Now it's working correctly. Magic chords is what it says, so now it's working correctly. Now it's working correctly. That works out good. That works just fine. La 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 la. So there we go. There you go, AB. That's what was supposed to happen. That was what's supposed to happen. So, and then this lasts for what I set it to. I can't remember. I changed it to be less. There we go, and it switches back. So, yeah, that was, at least it was an easy fix. And I'm trying to minimize that. Let's see. So that's still 30 seconds. But I think I'm going to drop that down to like less. You know what? We're going to make that less. We're going to make all of them like 20 seconds. You know, I think that's a good place to put it. Did that one, could you understand it? See, because I still got to work on the filters for the, I still got to work on the filters for the voices. Hamilton, Ontario. Okay, an hour outside Toronto. Like you, I can see Lake Ontario daily from the escarpment and highway. Gotcha. Yeah. Hamilton, not too far, really. Probably 3.5 hours, maybe. And I used to have to go real close to Hamilton. I have friends that live not too far away. Actually, no, they're still closer to the border. I can't remember where the one friend lives. The other one lives on Niagara on the lake, but I can't remember where the other friend lives. It's been so long. I feel like he does live in Hamilton. I can't remember where he lives. His name is Dwayne. Jeff Kane pooped. Shamu Aquariums. Hi there. Thanks for joining us. I apologize because that is my fish. But we don't really talk a lot about fish here in the morning time on this stream. This is a hangout. These are all fish keepers in the chat. We are all fish keepers. You can obviously see. I mean, that Denison barb is my Denison barb. Thank you, Jeff, too, by the way. But we don't. This is just a hangout. You know, we talk about all different kinds of stuff. Sometimes the conversation is fishy related. Most times it's not. So if you're looking for like a fish stream, you know, these are fishy people, but there's not a lot of fish content. Not a great first impression. Yeah, Shabu. Thanks for dropping in, and it was nice knowing you. I do love Denison barbs, though. Denison barbs, I have Bosemani's rainbows and Denison barbs. I have a bunch, but I mean, those are my two favorite fish in my fish room. I really, Denison barbs are right up there. I have one Denison barb now that's, he's just beautiful. He's got that emerald green head. He's got just all the color. He is my favorite fish in the fish room. That one is. Are you still here, Shamu? Did we run you off? Yeah, great first impression. I wonder how many people. I don't think I said hi to Killer Kitty. Killer Kitty's coming up too very soon, Tuesday, and I am so looking forward to that. With winter coming up, do you plan to get a fish to feed? No, to breed? No. Shamu, thank you for sticking around. This is my 75, and the Bosemani's are over in a 55 that's here that you can't see behind the. It is there. It's there. That's with that little line there. You can see they're over here. The Denison barbs are with some red black ruby barbs. They're with some gold laser cories, some spotted Raphaels. There's a few crebenzas left, but crebenzas did not do well for me at all. I've had them for 3 years, but they have not done well. I also have Siamese algae eaters in there, which I love with the Denison barbs because they just sort of fit together. They look a little bit of like, and which sounds crazy, right? Siamese algae eaters and the Denison barbs, but if you look at them, they look the stripe. They have some features in combination, but they swim so different. Like you can barely see it, but that is a Siamese algae eater right there. Yeah. Okay. I also have that one Denison bar that's way better looking than all the others. The emerald green on the back. Yeah, all of mine are starting to get the emerald green, but that one, and he's the biggest. I got them all at the same time from Dan's Fish. They all came from Dan's Fish about 3 years ago. And I did lose one of them right after they showed up. I bought 6. I have 5. I lost one. It just wasn't looking good. It was skinny. And Dan, being Dan, he instantly said, "Oh no, well let me give you your money back for it." And I was like, "Well, let's just see what happens." And he survived for a few months, but he just never did well. Not Dan's fault by any means. Love Dan's Fish, and Dan himself. Dan's a great guy. Dan is a lot of fun to hang out with too in real life. One of my favorite things is the Keystone Clash. You almost got some of the yellow gold. Wow, those. I wanted those so bad, but they were like $75 a fish, which for some of you guys, you're like, I spent $5,000 on a fish. Yeah, well, that's not me. I can't afford that. The most I ever spent on anything in this fish room was when I had Zoidberg, the blue lobster, the crayfish. He was $40. Man, 32 pounds each, which is about $45, 45, maybe 50 at the most. I don't think it's 50. It's like 40, 38, 39. Yeah, it's like $40. $40. That is, wow. Uh-oh, that light went off up there. Hold on. I'm sorry, Deb, Bex, look away, because I have to put this back up, and I know that messes with you, and I'm sorry. I will change that after the stream today, now that I am aware. But this one light is on a timer, and it went out. And I actually like having it on these very dreary days. It helps out quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, what does Shamu keep? And Shamu, thanks so much. How did you find us? Were you just scrolling through YouTube and saw the Denison bar? If you're not aware, there's a community page, fishfam.link, that lists all the people that are in our community. It's a huge community. Maybe you're already aware. Maybe you've already been to all these channels and you're just now finding me, because I'm not a real fishy guy compared to most of them. A lot of people do a lot more talking about fish than I do, because I feel like there's enough fishy talk. Oh, I'm so cute. Look at me. Killer Kitty, thank you. Look at this one. Man, those are some sexy eyes, though, ain't it? I'd do me. That's funny. That is hilarious. See, you can't tell me those don't add to the stream. That's fun. That is fun. Killer Kitty, thank you. I love that stuff. I think that is so much fun. That is the best thing ever. It's fun, right? Because you guys give me super chats. You guys have. Now, I've been monetized. We're getting close to 2 years, right? Very close to 2 years. And you guys have treated me so good over those 2 years. I get way more than channels my size. I mean, I've got amazing supporters. Thank you so much. But you've already done all that. So I wanted to give something back. I'm not trying to get more. I'm just trying to give you guys something, because you already do so much. You already do a ton of stuff like that. You already do a lot of super chats. So I wanted to give you something to say thank you, Denison's Bosemani's nice. A red tail shark, wow. Siamese algae eaters, Corey's, and some others in my 135. Very cool. Spin. Jay, thank you so much. Jay, thank you, Jay. Been sub for a while. I'm just a quiet lurker 90% of the time. Well, stop in and say hi. We're doing these afternoon delight, Monday through Friday, noon to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to do it regularly again. I used to do it, every day. And then I said, if other people want to stream at this time, go ahead. And somebody decided to stream on Wednesdays, so I stopped then, and then Fridays, and I stopped, and those people are no longer streaming. So I'm doing Monday through Friday, noon to 2. If the Aquatic Morning Show was around still, which I hope Jess does come back at some point, I don't know. But anyways, but I also do some, nighttime streams with different people and stuff. I'm trying to get back into streaming on a more regular basis. Going to be fun. The Secret Santa, yes, and it's pinned at the top of the chat there. The Mike from All Things Fish is spearheading the Secret Santa this year. Again, I don't know who all of the participants are that are helping in the background. I'm pretty sure Jen is involved with that. I don't know if Matt is. I don't know. Well, it's on fishfam.link, so Matt's involved at least a little bit, right? But anyways, I don't know who's all involved with it, and I hate to leave people out. I do that all the time. So Mike is spearheading that, and the link is up there. If you want to join the Secret Santa thing, please do. They said there was already 28 before the stream today. So, please, I'd be awesome to get 100 people signed up and have a big, event. I'd normally be at work, but I'm homesick today. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you spending your time with us, and hopefully we won't make you any sicker. hopefully you don't get any sicker. They have elves participation, Victor says. Yes. Let's look at the rank real quick. Mike's initiative, we just want to support and help where we can. Understood. Okay. There we go. So that's, and let's see if this is working. Oh, it matters. It's working. I got it. I worked on it this morning, and yeah. And again, right now, pellets don't mean anything. Starting December 1st, that's when I feel by that time we'll have, poked around enough with it to be able to sort out any issues there are with it. So, yeah, this is accurate, and there we go. Starting December 1st, this will be cleared, and whoever has the most points by the end of December 31st will get a shirt, get one of my shirts. And Ariel is in the process of making me a new design. I haven't seen it yet. I think she's very close to it. I want to have it available by the end of the month, so it's a whole new shirt. That way I know a few people, well, geez, I've sold like 50 shirts at least. That's the bad thing about Amazon. You can't go back all the way and see how many of a certain product you've sold. You can go back a little bit, but you can't do the whole thing, which is ridiculous to me. I should be able to go back and see history and see how much over the years. Because I've had that shirt before I even started YouTube. But there's going to be a brand new shirt. That way nobody has one yet. So, and it'll be from Amazon, which I think has pretty good quality shirts. I feel loved again. Jenna should be. She's everywhere. Yeah. She does a lot to help out. A lot of different channels and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, so starting in December, we'll go give away a new shirt. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. I gave Jorge, I forgot the joke. Damn it. All I know is I was going to call you a Sexican. I can't remember the rest of it. Mexicali, good morning, Jorge. And Brother Dan, too. Hi, Brother Dan. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, ABS. I'm going to say that the shirts will be global. I have a problem with Canada and Amazon merch for some reason. I do know for a fact that UK, Japan, most of the EU, I believe, is fine with Amazon merch. With Canada, I have to have it sent here and then sent. So, my son grew out of his Rico shirt and we took it to Goodwill. I hope to see some kid one day randomly sporting his Beard Boy. That's funny. That's too bad that he grew out of it, But I guess that's not too bad. That's a good thing. It's a good thing because what's the alternative? My red tail's my favorite too, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Gotcha. Man, that's a 135. At least you got a long time to keep him, you know. Audra Meyer, hello. My hubby says he just loves seeing your face spread across my chest when I wear my Rico shirt. Oh, Mexicali needs a pair of your leggings. Those are too expensive. Those are too expensive. Excuse me. Let's go look how much those are right now because they go on sale, but I'm still shocked that anybody ever bought any of those. And actually, when it comes down to it, I think only there's been 5 pairs of those sold, and two of those were for charity events. I bought a pair for Vinay's auctions and gave away, which Xanadu got, which I've never seen him wearing them. I don't think he even opened the package. Right, Mark? I don't think he even opened the package. Kelly Foreman! Hi, Kelly. I missed you this week, Kelly. We didn't get to see you often. I hope you were just busy and nothing else, but it's good to see Kelly Foreman. Hi. I see when you guys aren't here, and obviously it doesn't upset me. I'm not upset when my friends don't come in, but I just worry about them. Especially people that we see often and they don't come in. I'm like, oh, I hope everything's okay. That's why. That's all it is. I would never be upset that my friends don't come in and hang out with me, but I would be worried about you. Okay, so let's see. Can I search? I think I used a hashtag for my name in the products. I believe I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so here they are right here. They're currently $55 for the leggings. And for those people who have not seen them, which again, Kelly said is not a bad price if it's a quality pair of leggings, and I have no idea if these are quality or not. I feel like they'd be cheap, right? I don't feel like they would be quality, but I honestly don't know. So there we go. Yeah, baby. And Eric and Jess, Lady Metalhead, made them kiss because they were both wearing them. They made them kiss at the Keystone Clash last year, not this year that just went by, but the year before they made them kiss. It was funny. It was funny. Those are the I can't see those without thinking of Eric wearing his and his fanny pack. Yeah, and his green socks, his Aquarium Co-op socks. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of this. I did way too much of my corporate job this week. I'm taking all of next week off and doing F all today, though. Well, awesome. I'm glad to see you, and I'm glad it was nothing, it was just busy. It's just busy. I feel like it's up close and personal with those leggings you were with when Eric was wearing them. You should know the quality. I touched them, because I had to sign his butt. I did sign Eric's butt and Jess's front butt. That's all right. Front area. And I said that before, but I had no problem signing Eric's ass, and I was so uncomfortable signing Jess. It's just weird how that works. There's reasons, obviously. Whip, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, my friend. I hope it's not rainy down there today. I hope you're getting some more sun. And I saw the picture of all the family that was down there. That looks like you're having a blast. Whip's on vacation. So I saw those pictures. I don't know where, Facebook, Instagram, something. But I got to see the pictures of you and the family. And yeah. So I shop at Oxfam, so I can't afford the merch. I don't know what that is. Whip just got out of the pool. Nice. Oxfam. I don't know what Oxfam is. They don't mean a thing. Go. Ha 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 ha. Yeah ha ha. Dee 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 dee. There's a humanitarian organization called Oxfam, 21 independent charitable organizations focusing on the alleviation of global poverty. Is it? But that's probably not it, right? That's the first one that comes up, is Oxfam. But I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, ABS. Kelly Foreman, Dan says, I will be getting a new light for my 100-gallon tank. Have you ever used Twin Star lights? Looking at starting CO2. Have you used CO2 ART regulators? Well, I'll tell you what, Dan, I'm sure Kelly will give you a good answer, but they do have on Wet Your Plants, if you go back, they talk quite a bit. It's a charity shop. Okay, Oxfam. So Oxfam is a lot. I'm sorry, I'm Squirrel. Oxfam is a lot like our Salvation Army. Then it sounds like something like that. I mean, again, I don't know about their whole, background and stuff, but I get it now. I get it now. It's a bit of a cold joke to say you do shop at Oxfam. Okay, gotcha. Are all those leaves around you real? Yes, yes. This is a Norfolk Island pine. This is a Norfolk Island pine. This, I forgot what kind of fern it is, but it's a fern. You can't really. This is a new runner, a new frond that's put out, but that's what it looks like. So that's above my head. Here's a pothos that I found on the floor. So that's why it's up here. It's trying to get more light. The stem was on the floor. It's actually growing out of the 45 gallons in the corner. And then there's another pothos for comparison, because this one is huge in the tank. And then this one's hanging up there. There's a snake plant right here. There's a monstera right up here. You can't really see it, but there's a monstera over there. There's a spider plant up here. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, they're all back behind. There's also another spider plant I got started over there. There's a Dracaena. I can't remember. The corn plant. A purple waffle. Not blue waffle. Purple waffle plant. Don't look for blue waffle. Just saying. Don't look for it. Let's see. I think that's it in here. I think that's all of it. I think that's all of it in here. Check out the girth on that pothos. Matt says, yeah, this thing is, considering this is normal. What I get from my pothos are usually, although these leaves, again, this one was also on the floor, so these leaves will usually get maybe, not twice the size, maybe half again as big. But you see the size of the stem, and then this other pothos, which doesn't have any leaves on it to speak of, it's got small leaves as well. But look at the difference. And again, this isn't rooted in soil. It's just rooted in the 45. It's been in there for a very long time. The roots are massive. They take over the whole right side of the tank, which is great for the fry in there. It gives them a ton of room, to be safe. And the biggest thing with pothos and tanks that I've noticed, and I've said this before, is that, so I also have another one over here that I did not do that this way, and so it died off, and now it's coming back again. So I put the whole stem in the water, right? Just, that far in the water. And once the roots start growing, I pull the stem out of the water and just let the roots go down in the water. Because if you leave the stem in the water, it rots, that part rots off, and the roots just fall off with that rotted part. And so you have to start all over again. And if you've got a big, long train of leaves, a big, long vine, a lot of times you lose half of it. So, there's little pots and stuff out there people use in their hang-on backs and in the tanks themselves. I don't use any of those. I just put them right in there. But it's very important to pull the stem back out as soon as you get some roots growing down into the water. Let's see. Yeah. What's blue waffle? Kalish, it didn't do the poop. You remember. Try it again. I do know what blue waffle is. Do not look it up. Why did the poop not work? Is there something weird there? No, you got a space. You got everything right. Wonder why. See, that's so frustrating. Do I use Miracle Grow? No, I use no fertilizer for my plants at all. All of these plants are watered by tank water. So like today, this afternoon, I need to do a water change on the 75. I will. There's a bunch of mulm down here too. I will suck up all that mulm. I will do the water change, and then that 5-gallon bucket will water the plants in here. That's all the fertilizer I use is just the fish tank water. In the spring and summer, we use, when I do more, a lot of that water, we have plants in the living room too. Not a ton, but we do have some plants in the living room. Almost most of the plants are in here. So that water will also go to, to feed those as well. But in the spring and summer, that water goes outside and we water the garden with it too. And it does a great job on it. Look at the past stream. Yeah, and Jenna just put that. Yep. The 3 streams, the 3 CO2 streams in chat, if you need to bookmark them. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. That's good information. I was up there with Kelly and Stephen. Unfortunately, Myrtle wasn't able to join us that day. But I was up there too with them and going through CO2 because the... hold on. Let's get rid of that. The Aquarium Co-op sent me the CO2 regulator. I still haven't done anything. I got the hose from Kelly Foreman. She brought it to me at the Clash, but I haven't done anything else. There we go. Poop worked that time. I wonder why it didn't before. It wasn't 5 minutes, was it? Maybe it hadn't been 5 minutes quite, Kalish. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. That doesn't happen all the time. Some people have it growing so it's rooted in the substrate, but like you, I can't get it to work for me either. Really? That happens to me every time, the pothos. If I leave pothos in water for and we're talking a while, but if I've never seen it, I shouldn't say that. I've never been able to root it in the substrate ever. It's never, if the stems are in the water, I wonder if it has something to do with my water too. I have incredibly hard water, so that could be a part of it. And the pH is a little high. I don't remember what it is right now off the top of my head. I can't even remember. Okay, CO2 is my next adventure. Same here, I think, in the future. Fish fam, Lando. What's up, Lando? Secret Santa, yes, please. At the top of the chat, I pinned that message from Monster Fish Gal, from Lori. Mike, All Things Fish, is spearheading the event this year. So please, they had 28 people signed up before the stream today. That's just from last night, they had 28. So hope a bunch more people join it today, too. And going forward, I don't know when the cutoff is. Does it say there? You know what? Let's go look. Because we keep asking Jenna all these questions, and some of them might be answered by just going and looking at the actual page. Oh, no, the rules are not there. The rules are not there, so that does not help. But it does show all the people. It says there's 21 right now going. But that's different than being signed up. Because people can sign up without logging in and doing stuff. So it's probably more than that now. So we do have to ask Jenna or Matt or Mike, if he's still here, what all the rules are and stuff for it. And how many people currently, if Jenna could probably tell us that, how many people are currently signed up for it? All right, let's get rid of that. Look up to yeah, I know all that stuff. I'm not looking up anything. I'm not looking up anything, Shamu. We had stuff way before Two Girls One Cup that you tried to get people to go look at, like early 2000s, late 90s. When did that one come out? I'm not going to show it to you. Geek Boy knows it because we've talked about it. Goat is in the name. How about that? Um, oh, God. That's not what I wanted. And that's always dangerous to look up, anyways. That's always, yeah. 1999. Yeah, 1999 was one of them. That was, um, it was one of the worst. And it was just a static image, too. It wasn't even a video, it was a static image. It was just, it was the Rickroll before Rickroll came around. Like, you tried to get people to click on a thing and see this image that is just just horrifying. Most people are like, he's got to be dead, right? He's got to be dead. It's bad. So yeah, I definitely am familiar with all of those types of things. um, so yeah, ABS. A lot of people here have experience with CO2. I do not. It replies what's only visible in live chat. Silly YouTube. Gotcha. I do not yet have any experience with CO2, but quite a few of these people will. Yeah. Pothos needs to be fertilized if grown in water. The nitrates from fish waste aren't enough. They need. I mean, Kelly, it's only water. Now, it does get a lot of direct sunlight over there, but the leaves on that are massive. And it's been in that tank for a year. This is just the end of the stem that was on the floor. So it didn't get a lot of light. I just pulled this up off the floor, so that's why these leaves are so tiny. But you can see the stem looks amazing. But over there, the leaves they're probably 4 times as large as these little leaves are. I'll have to take a picture of them to show. I'll post it on the Discord. But the leaves are massive, and all that gets is the waste. Yeah, I don't do anything else. I don't feed them. That tank, no, I'm sorry. That tank gets Easy Green, so that's not true. Easy Green is, going to be for a terrestrial plant, right? So it does get Easy Green. It does get Easy Green. So I forgot that I was also dosing that tank with it. It doesn't get it often. It doesn't seem to need it for some reason. I don't know if it's because it does get some direct sunlight or the fish. I don't know. I mean, the water lettuce grows crazy in there. All the plants in there grow like crazy. So I don't even dose it that often. I don't dose it that often. Okay. Click the form. Click the form, and that gives you the rules. Okay. All right. I didn't see that, Matt. Hold on. So we'll put the rules up here on. There we go. Okay. So it's a Google form. Let's put that here, and let's do this, and there you go. Unfortunately, there you go. Okay. People sign up are responsible for getting a gift for someone. Please keep it a secret. Receive a gift from Secret Santa. Be on the lookout November 20th with details. So when is the cutoff for it? I mean, I know the email the week of November 20th with details about that'll be the pairing. So I got to imagine the cutoff is very soon. Here we go right here. So what is the cutoff date for it? Am I just missing it? I don't see the cutoff on here, and I'm probably just missing it somewhere. Be on the lookout for email the week of November 20th. So is it this weekend? Is that when the cutoff is? If you're doing the emails, I know it takes time to match people and stuff. So I've got to imagine that the end of it is this weekend. But you do have to ship it by December 15th, and then they'll be publicly announced. So if you don't send something, you will probably also be publicly shamed and flogged. And oh, there. Okay, there we go. Oh, hi Sam. I see Sam came in. I got to scroll up. Um, okay, yeah, everybody's telling me about the rules because I am 7 minutes behind. They also need some light, not a ton, but some for the pothos. Yeah, and those ones definitely. I mean, there's a south-facing window there with no curtain or anything on it, so that and this time of the year they get direct sunlight, the pothos and the plants, and this tank a little bit too. Like today is so overcast. It's raining, so you can't. There's no sun coming in. But when it's a sunny day and it's in the afternoon, the sun actually gets through these plants and it'll get right here to my forehead. If I have to move in the right spot, so it's not shining here, because it's low and the sun is low enough now on the horizon that we're getting direct sunlight in my room. But it only lasts for a very short time. It's only usually a couple of months of direct sunlight, and it's not a ton because it's winter months and we get a ton of snow living here where we're at now. 29 people signed up now. Nice. Poop, poopy doop, shooby doop, poopy, 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 poop. Ah. The mustache is pretty weird, isn't it? Really gives you a close up. I don't do goats. Ah, yes, the old sea goats. Matt knows. Don't get that song stuck in my head. Spin me right round. Geek Boy says I was typing that exact thing about Rick rolling. Yeah. Kelly Foreman knows. Yep. I vaguely recall that. Pain Olympics. Public announcement due to ongoing FBI investigations. Rico will not be streaming today. Thank you. I can spell CO2 sometimes. Does that count? Jay wants to know if I'm joining Secret Santa. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we are doing Secret Santa with our kids even this year. We are doing, funds are incredibly limited. The last 2 years have been a little tough on us. Lots of different things I won't go into. We're in good shape now. Hey, I even had to borrow some money from my friends here in the Fish Fam. They know who they are. They helped me out, and I paid back a little interest. They didn't ask for interest, but I gave them a little bit of interest. Paid it back super quick. But we even struggled there. So unfortunately, I will not be able to join in on it. I will support it though and promote it and help out any way I can. But we won't be partaking of the Secret Santa thing. Easy green counts. Yeah, but they always, the pothos always, every single time I leave the stem in the water, doesn't matter where it's at. It happened to that 45 that this one is doing so well from. It happens in every tank. If I leave the stem in the water for, I don't know how many months. You know what? I'll have to do a test and say how long it happens, but within a few months, 2 to 3, maybe 4 months, that plant will start off doing great, and then the stem will rot. It happens every time. Every time. I don't know how many times I've been through it. In fact, this one just did it the other day. That one just did it the other day. I had to clean it up, and the stem had rotted and actually broke off into the water, and it had all the roots. So it's not doing a change, though. We're still get the same one. I'm going to do this again as soon as this ends, because whoever did that, However, whoever this triggered, which didn't show me, Jeff Kane did the 99 cents. Thank Jeff. It didn't change it for you. We keep getting that same one. It's not actually making the change. It is random. So, I mean, I suppose that's possible that it just keeps picking the same one for the random filter. So let's try it again. Let's see if we get a different filter. There we go. This one's always fun. I always like this one. Because a car comes up behind you. It's like, go around. Look, I got 3 hands. Go around. Go around. I gotta go get my liver pills. Thanks, Jeff. At least that one's different. You know, at least we got a different. Garcia, what's up, Beto? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It jumped on me, so I got to go back up. I'm not even down to where Huawei came in. Let's see. There's Sam. Okay. All right. There we go. Looking forward to the focus on Dr. Black tonight. Yeah, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow, sir. Stephen, hi, Stephen. And that's what Stephen said. Yeah, tomorrow night. That's 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. That's going to be a fun one. For anybody who doesn't know Dr. Black, he's pretty crazy. He's Australian. That's all you got to say. Yeah, you know, I don't know what they call him. There's like different levels of Australians. We got Mark, who's a super nice guy. Gets a little crazy, but he's a smart, very intelligent, sort of laid back kind of guy. And Blackie is all of those things except for the laid back and mellow kind of guy. Years ago, he was up there with Anthony's Fishy Friends, and they were having some adult beverages. Ed was there, some other people, and he was playing acoustic guitar. He was playing acoustic guitar, and something happened, and he just got up and smashed the guitar. So we won't be having that, but Blackie is definitely, Dr. Black is definitely a wild card, and it's going to be a lot of fun. He did ask me, he said, hey, remember, I'm Australian. Is there limits? Do I have to like tone things down? I was like, no, you got to be you, man. You got to be you. Let's see. November 21st is the cutoff for signing up. Okay. All right. Was that in there and I just missed it? Or was that not on the list and I didn't? So the 21st is what, Monday? Tuesday. Next Tuesday is the cutoff for joining the Secret Santa. Secret Santa. Okay. No way I'm doing it last time. I didn't get anything. I'm still pissed about it. I don't trust any of you people. And he's laughing. But there's public shaming this time, Whip. Did you get left out? I know that there was other people as well who got left out from Secret Santa in the past. It's difficult sometimes because people join up that you don't even know. And sometimes things happen too with shipping, right? And I know Whip, I know Whip. But there's, the public part of it is better. That definitely will help for sure. Public shaming this time. The plant reaches out, Victor said. And Whip just gave us some money, and it should have changed my voice. Whip just paid $20 to make me sound like something. What do I sound like? Ski bop a doo bop a doo doo doo. Hey, it's only like 30 seconds. There's probably no filter, and I'm just being a dumbass. I'm always a dumbass. I mean, that's who I am. That's who I am. I am a dumbass. It's going to switch back any second now. Come on. It's only like 20 seconds. Oh, it's 20 to 30. Hey, Jude. Right in time. And thanks, Whip. And Matt said, Whip, you have to sign up, or he's sending you some coal. Huawei said, I have actually been privileged enough to have lunch with Kalish. Very cool, Sam. And that's something I would like to do, have lunch with both of you people. Sure. It's all ooh and ah until the screaming and running starts. uh, Garcia Aquatics. I saw some of your videos about Aquashella, Garcia. I hope you had a good time. And it's good to see you, buddy. Another person I got to meet at the Keystone Clash. So many of you guys now. I was thinking about it. I've probably met about 110 people from our community face to face. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel honored to have met so many of you. And I'm not going to name names because I will always leave out people that matter to me. Always, every time. What time is it? It's already almost 1:30. It's almost 1:30. So the new shirt, Ariel's making it now. Hopefully I can show it off pretty soon, but that will be what you win in the month of December for the most pellets. So that was the kind of interest we were looking for. Hopefully I get to share it off soon. She's working on it. I don't know when it's gonna be ready. I don't want to push her. She's, it's my daughter. She's got other stuff she's doing too for other people. She's got a lot of paid jobs, and I'm going to pay her for this too. But she's doing a lot of creative work lately, and I love to see it because she is a very, very talented individual, musically, artistically, in so many different ways. So I love that she's getting side jobs from people to make things, and all kinds of different things. So I'm really excited to see what she comes up with for this new shirt. Do you send gifts or just stuff from the junk drawer? I don't know what's going on. Wally's barking like really loud. Oh, the mail lady. She's going down the road here. The postal person. Okay, there's Jeff in the poop. Jeff in the poop. Yellow, Dylan. Yellowstone. I'm very singy today. I don't know why. I was all morning. Very singy. I was listening to a lot of old folk, like the John Denver Leaving on a Jet Plane type of folk, that kind of sort of poppy kind of. There's something new Matt's got going on here. I haven't seen this. Pick someone from chat. Congratulations, I have selected you. And what for? Yeah, selected me for what? Lando joined up. The link is at the top of the chat. It's pinned there, my friend, Whip, but I'm sure one of the mods probably already did that for you. Again, I'm 7 minutes behind in the chat. So what does it do? What is the select? Matt, what is going on with that? I mean, it's a cool feature though. And not even having to be the mod. Fishfam.link isn't a mod here. The bot is not a mod. The bot is mod. Bot is mod. Mod is bot. But be able to be all that kind of stuff without having to be a mod and do all that is very cool. Is it for, is it just a random thing for like giveaways and things like that? Is that what that is for? I want to know what that is. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I need to know. Not if I hit my head really hard, then it's going to be tonight. Well, don't do that. Don't do that, Sam. The filter reminds me of Bartholomew. Yeah, Jorge, good one. Good one from Spaceballs. Yes. Jenna will read you a haiku. What the? Oh, you're adding a bunch of random stuff in there. That's cool. So the Fish Fam link bot is really taking on a big role. It's doing all kinds of different stuff. I just read the haiku out loud at my house. Did you hear it? I didn't know what's going on over here. was wondering where the random woman's voice was coming from. I don't do haikus, but I got some limericks I can share. I got some limericks. Secret Santa Cash for Rico. Let him try to guess where all this money has come from. Oh wait, there's a flaw in my plan. I can't. So Whip, if I'll send you the $20 back if you want it back. I can't do it this year. We even did, like I said, we did. We're doing Secret Santa with the kids this year as well. We're just doing one thing. Everybody's getting somebody and doing it that way. It's just better, There's just a lot of other stuff going on too. Not with me, but with my adult children. So it just makes it easier for everybody, right? J Rock does stuff. What's going on, J Rock? What's the latest over there, Mr. Rock? You already told me. Today we've gone thrifting, found a stand for my push controller and a few brass knuckle molds for resin work. That was a word. Still need to find any mics and wires for the mics. Getting closer to doing some live streaming though, huh, J-Rock? Looking forward to it. And what is going to be... Do you know yet, J-Rock, what you're going to do with your live streams? What's going to be the format? What are you going to do with the live streams? Do you have any idea yet? Are you still sort of fleshing out the ideas on it? Or what's going on with all of that? List them all by order of meeting them. Go. Skipper. That's it. That's a very... I do know that Skipper was the very first... hold on. I got to make sure that's true. Face to face, I do believe Skipper was the very first person I met from our community. I believe it is. I met some other people, fishy people from the CNYAS before that. That was April of like 3 years ago. I went to that event 2-3 years ago. I don't remember. In Syracuse, New York, they did a fish swap. But I don't think any of those people really do anything with our community from that group. So the first person I met at the Clash was Skipper. He was working in the room, setting up the fish show, because he worked heavily on the Clash. And I walked in there, and he didn't even say hi to me. He just goes, "Damn, you're big." That's the first thing he said to me. And I was like, "What? Is that a fat joke?" Because I'm a hefty guy, right? I'm rotund. I've got some heft to me. And he said, no. He thought I was like a little guy because my camera angle used to be even farther down. So just because of the angle of it, he just sort of always assumed I was a short guy. I'm only like 1.5 or 2 inches taller than him. I'm not like a big guy like Whip or Ryan from Wild Fish Keeping. You know who I'm talking about, Ryan there in Florida, from the wild catching, listing fish people thing. So that's the first thing he said. "Damn, you're big." Echo? Should be an echo. Nothing's turned on. Maybe it was just that voice. Okay. Nice to hear your name on other channels. What do you mean, Victor? I'm not sure what you mean. Nice to hear your name on other channels. I used to go up on other channels all the time. Last night I had a massive headache, like a migraine, I guess. I don't get them very often. I went to bed about 4 o'clock in the afternoon or so, and I could not get up for the nocturnal feeding show last night with Skipper and Paulie. And I saw Depths Unknown. I saw Jason there too. So normally I would have joined him for that. Ed was still traveling to the OCA, so his show wasn't going to happen. So Skipper always goes after Ed. He moved into the slot, and but I could not do it last night. My head was just pounding. I wasn't even watching anything. Even this morning, I just felt really just like exhausted. So I missed out on that. I am on the East Coast. Yes, I'm in upstate New York. It just jumped on me, so I got to get back to that. Yeah, almost 1:30. You on the East Coast? Yep, I'm in upstate New York, like almost smack dab between Rochester and Syracuse, New York, right on the lake shore. I can see the lake. I mean, there's a couple of houses between us and the bay, and then the lake is off over here, and I can see it, but just through the trees. I can see the bay better. Well, here, that's what a dumbass. That's my backyard. So if you look at that yellow house off to the right there, and you see the garage, the yellow garage, that's the bay right behind that. You can sort of see it through the trees. These yellow trees right in the middle. As soon as their leaves are gone, we'll have a better view of the bay. And then the lake is off to the left. It's over here, Lake Ontario. So I live very close to Lake Ontario. Squirrel. I saw a squirrel going up the road. I live very close to Lake Ontario, and we actually have a very weird piece of property. It's actually split into different parcels too. Like our home is set on one parcel, and the other ones are totally different parcels, and I won't get into it. Different names and all kinds of stuff. You know what? I'm going to leave it on this one for a little bit. You should make your daughter scape one of your tanks. She might enjoy that. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if she would. She's definitely artistic. Give me her number. I'll harangue her for you. I don't know if she would. She does have an axolotl. That's the only fish tank in the house that's not in my fish room. Ariel has an axolotl, but she didn't do a whole lot of scaping with that. I'll have to show that off sometime. She painted the bottom of that with like a chutes and ladder type game board on the bottom part of it. It's bare axolotls. It's a bare bottom one. I don't think she would. I don't make her do anything though. I mean, she's 25, so I make her pay for her cell phone. That's what I make her do. That's about it. Will the shirt be win only or eventually on sale? Oh yeah, it'll be for sale too. Because there's no way to limit that really at Amazon. Because I use Amazon merch for my main stuff. I have Zazzle and Teespring, because they do have different products. But most of my stuff is at Amazon, and I like the quality of their shirts better. Back to the poop. I feel like the quality of their shirts is not crappy. Like Teespring is hit or miss. Sometimes you get decent stuff from Teespring, and a lot of times it's just pure crap. There's like no quality control over there at all. They must source from different places and all of that. So Amazon, the quality I feel is consistently higher. So I will definitely have that shirt to sell too. There you go. Yep. Could be used as a way to pick a winner, or you could use that when you pick someone to give you a page for the Book of Foreman. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Renee, hello. What's going on? My Wi-Fi is in and out, everyone. Well, thanks for being here anyways, though. I do appreciate it, Renee. The poop should be off cooldown, Jeff says. Through the ocean wide, fishes journey far and wide with the tide. Can we submit haikus to FFL? Jenna is always taking suggestions. Raggle. We need formats for streaming? No, you know what I probably format isn't the right word that I was looking for there. I was just curious what J-Rock is interested in doing for his streaming. That's all. I was just curious what he was going to do. Do you know what I'm doing? Yep. It'll start as Hangouts to get to know folks with some pop-up stuff. Oh, we got a different voice. I have a theme and interactive screens and plan for milestone achievement interactions during the stream. Yep. And J-Rock, I hope I wasn't like making you think I didn't. Yeah, we've had discussions already. I do know you've been around for a while with streaming and stuff. I was just curious what you were doing. That's all. I was just 100% curious on where you were going and what what your that sounds interesting. Some pop-up stuff. I have a theme and interactive screens and plan for milestone achievement interactions during the stream. Nice. Very cool. Wild fish tanks. Jeff got it. Yep. How many years with a beard? Victor. Let's go back over to that one. A big squirrel just ran across the yard. I wanted you to see the wildlife. It's a squirrel. Geez, how many years with a beard? Honestly, don't know. Well, 25. I have shaved it. I shaved my head. In fact, if you're on the Discord server, there's a video posted there of me with a shaved head and a partially shaved beard. I was going to go goatee and then I stopped, so it's just real thin on the sides and real long. It looks stupid. But I am totally bald. I did shave my head. I did shave my head. But I believe 2001. I have a picture of me in 2001 with a beard that I have showed. And I know it's 2001 because in the background on that picture, there's a calendar hanging up. I was going to see if I can find it real quick here. Again, I haven't named any of this stuff correctly. I should do that so I could do a quick search. I have showed it to people before. Scrolling, I'm scrolling down. Wally is just barking like crazy today. I don't know what is going on with him. He's just lit up. He's just super excited. Where is it? I hate. I really need to name these things because there is a ton. I have one folder that I don't even organize into separate folders for most things, and it's a catch-all for just all. You would be 1,410 items in that folder. Damn it, Wally. Sorry, I hate dead air, and you got me searching for something, Victor. It's your fault. Well, here's the picture, but it's not. This is the one with the cutout, so you can't see the background. You can't see the background with that where the calendar is. So at least though you can see it. So I mean, you obviously could tell it's years ago. There we go. So cut out some eyes from a magazine and put it on some safety glasses there. But there's my ginger beard. That is me. And that was 2001. That was 2001. So I've had a beard since then, except for very short periods of time where I might have trimmed it or cut it or whatever. Hold on. I think maybe David's home. Okay, Bex and Debs, if you're still here, sorry, I've got to put this other screen on, and I know it bothers you. For people that get a little seasick from stuff, I apologize. I will get rid of the movement on this, but for now, I got to put this. I'll be right back. Coming up. I'm almost back. Let's see. So yeah, so it's got to be 25 years, probably. I mean, like I said, 2001, so 23 years there. I'm just going to guess 25 years I've had a beard. And now that I'm retired, you know, I will never shave my beard again. All right, let's get rid of that and get back into the chat. What time is it? Oh, we still got 20 minutes left. I'm running out of USB ports on my computer to plug in all the equipment. Yep, same here, J-Rock. I have a laptop that the community bought for me, and it's got a 4-port USB plug on it, and I need to upgrade it to an 8-port here. I do have some money at Amazon, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to go with an 8-port. That should be fine. With the other ports that are built into the laptop and the extra 8, it should cover everything I want to do, because I want to do some here, let's switch back to this other one. You see, it's just a gentle rain today. I want to do some cameras on these. Sorry. Oh, God. Standing is so difficult sometimes. I have a little rug on the floor by my feet for 11. Wally doesn't use it. I think it's just uncomfortable for him. It's probably, he's too big. I think he's just a little too big, so he never uses it. But 11 uses it quite often, the Chihuahua Papillon. But it always moves out from the wall. I need to get some like rug tape or something and, you know, put it back there, because it's underneath my desk right here. Well, I like to scoot up next to it so I can put my arm on my desk, and every time I hit that rug, and you know. Okay, yeah. So I want to do I want to do some cameras on the tanks. I need to do the dog treat cam, which I've got most of the rest of that set. I just got to really set that up. But again, I'm out of stuff. I can use Wi-Fi for the cameras, but I really don't want to. I prefer just to hardwire everything in, just to rule out any issues. Not any, but lessen issues. I mean, I know other people use them successfully, but I'd rather not do the Wi-Fi if I can help it. And then there was a couple other cameras I wanted to do for different things too. Like I wanted to do a view out that other window and do something like this, to switch around once in a while. Because the other view this way is okay. I mean, you see the road, but you also see our side yard, and it, especially like in the spring and the summer, it's beautiful because we just let it go, and there's all kinds of just it's all what people consider weeds, but it's all, there's so much foraging you can do in there. It's just beautiful. Okay, where was I at? Okay, we got down to J-Rock. Go cut down all those trees so we can see the bay all year round. If your bot can do that, Matt. See you, Ryan. Thanks for hanging out. Bear bottom, a bear bottom. It's a bear bottom. Bear bottom. And thank you, Victor. I've talked about it before. I absolutely love where we live. Our house is rough. It needs all new siding. It needs new windows. It's not a pretty house. It's comfortable though inside. We're comfortable most of the time. But where we live is it. Like right now, if you go outside, it smells like a fire. Not a fireplace. Well, it is a fireplace. You see the White House right above me there. That's the neighbors that often park in my lawn. They burn wood for their heat, which I don't know why they're today. It's 52 degrees. I don't have any heat on. It's 52 degrees outside. It's plenty. The house stays plenty warm, and we don't even have great insulation. But we're used to the house being at 62 in the wintertime, so I guess that's part of it, right? But, it's hard to see it here, but there's actually a really good view of the bay the camera doesn't do a good job of picking up a lot of that stuff, and I could zoom in better. That camera's actually in the windowsill right outside where I'm sitting here, off to my, it's actually off to my left, even though the camera says I'm pointing to the right. The lake is, from our living room, the view of the lake is amazing. And it's nice and quiet, especially this time of the year, because so all those houses that you see, except for the White House right there, nobody lives in those houses. Those are cottages. Those people are snowbirds, or they come out for a very short period of time in the summertime. Maybe they're not even snowbirds. They only, this is a little vacation home for them. Squirrel! Run, squirrel, run! Oh, he stopped as soon as he... So that house there is the only one that you see in view that has anybody that lives in it year-round. Most people don't live around here year-round. This is a vacation spot for people. So this time of the year is incredibly peaceful and quiet. I absolutely love it. There's another one of the squirrels. That's why the other one was running. The black squirrel's chasing that gray squirrel. Damn, we got some drama going on. We got some drama. Oh, here's another one. There's all kinds of squirrels out there today. Scrolling up. It jumped. Okay, now we're down to whip finally. How long ago was that? 1:35. Okay, so 13 minutes ago. I don't mean for that to sound like you need to reciprocate. The fish fam can send you stuff money, then I'll bash you for money grabbing again. Yeah, Whip, like I need that. Thank you, Whip. Thank you for the $5 super chat, and even more important, thanks for being my friend. You definitely, I look forward to messages from you, and you definitely help make my life a little bit more fun. So thank you for being you. Teespring and some others use group of printers. My friend's part of this group and gets orders from all kinds of services. That's cool but weird. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that they don't do better quality control. And I understand the business model there, but like Kenny from Daniken, right? They had a really cool hoodie. Jason from Depths Unknown, he got one, and it's fine quality. There's nothing wrong with it. Kenny got one, and it was horrible. The stuff peeled off, and so they need to do better with their quality control with the people that they include in those in that. They need to up their game a little bit, because the consistency is what kills it. You never know what you're going to get. Eakins, what's up, Eakins? What is happening? A Rico Christmas Carol. Was it the poop at the time when you said that? Just stepped in more poop, I guess, because the rain the last 3 days, no one to pick up after their dogs. You know what? Most of the time, I don't pick up after the dogs either. I don't pick up after Wally and them either, but they have a certain place in the yard where they go, and once in a great while, I might dig a hole and bury it, but that's it. They poop wherever. No, they have one place that we try to get them to poop, but there's poop in certain parts of the yard. The thing is, we don't use the yard for recreation very often, so we just don't worry about it too much. But it sucks for people like you that are mowing it. Was there a white dog running around back there? That's our neighbor's dog back there. Seems like an okay dog. Sorry you're having such a shitty day. That just looks like a perfect day, just missing snow. I just don't like the overcast, though, when it's the sheets of cloud, the stratus clouds, It's just gray. It's just gray. You're right. Maybe the snow would help, Bex. You're probably right. That's probably it. If you had the snow, you just got so much more reflection, and it just looks better. But it's not cold out there at all. I mean, I could walk out there with shorts and a t-shirt. It's 50. It says it's 52. Well, here. "54 is what that one's saying. And I just realized, okay, there. Was it not showing before? I didn't think I put that on there. Maybe I did. Maybe I did put this right down here. Maybe I had it on the command. Nathan just woke up and really want to go back to bed. Are you having a day, Nathan? Having a day? It's almost 2 p.m. where we're at there, Lando. Well, I mean, he's in Florida, but the same time zone. And yeah, he's probably not feeling too good. Probably not feeling too good. I saw my grandpa without a beard at the very first time, for the very first time. All these years he wasn't allowed to shave because he looks 15 years younger than my grandma. um, um, whip, yeah. It's the movement. Movement can really mess with people. On that, the Japan Be Right Back. And I call it Japan Be Right Back because that's what the name of the theme is on Stream Elements. That's where that came from. Yeah, it's not so much the gut, right? It's just the movement. Some people, they're visual. Like Michelle's the same way. She can't play some of the games. We were talking about that earlier. But Father Fish without a beard shook me. And I did not see Father Fish at the Keystone Clash. And maybe it's because he didn't have a beard and I didn't recognize him. I don't know. Whip knows. I haven't kept up with all the little features for streaming. I might need to get in a hangout with you eventually so you can catch me up on all the stuff. Sure thing, J-Rock. Yeah, I'm not an expert by any means. By any means. But, I got some... I can, do some stuff. I understand some of this stuff. We definitely, there's definitely a lot of people in the community who know what they're doing with it. Bex did a stream on her channel using OBS with Geek Boy and Steven. It's a little old now, and she was talking about doing an update for it and adding some of the new stuff in and showing some other things. But yeah, if there's and that's across the board for people. If there's something I can help you with that way, phone calls are usually not good for me. But if you send me an email, I can at least give you some resources to look at or give you some tips and stuff. My email's at the top of the screen there. I always talk about I prefer emails over any other format of communication, text-centric communication, because there's a lot I can do with an email that I can't do with a message from, whatever, Messenger on Facebook or Discord or whatever. I always prefer to get an email because I can do labeled stuff, and I can keep it, and it becomes a knowledge base, and so that's why I like the emails. Which reminds me, I do need people for Wednesday's tank show, the Bubble Babble. That's where you come up for 10 minutes only and show us one of your tanks. Show us the fish. Show us something in your fish room you're proud of. It doesn't even have to be fish tanks. It could be just anything you're proud of in your fish room, a new rack that you're building, anything. Anything you'd like to show us fish related. We do that every Wednesday between noon and 2, depending on what your schedule is. And shoot me an email if you'd like to be on it. It's there at the top of the screen, Rico at RicoStan. Same with the Focus On. I do need more people for the Focus On, and there's a lot of people in here that haven't been on it. So I would love to, and there's no requirements for the Focus On. You can have 0 subscribers, or you can have 1 million subscribers, and every place in between. But I do need more people for that too. When you deal with bad motion sickness, yeah. That's it. That is it. Wow, Geek Boy, my wife did have really bad motion sickness, but we think one of her treatments for other things may have cured her of that for the most part. Silver lining. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is so cool. What is the spring contraption to the side? Where are we at? Is it over here? Oh, is it? You're talking about this ABS? Oh, is that what you're talking about? I didn't there was nothing over here, spring, right. I mean, the thing in the middle of the screen is obviously a clothesline, because I love having, like, especially the sheets. You put the sheets out there in the spring or the summer, and they just smell so good. I love putting it. Plus, you save electricity, you save resources. So I love using a clothesline. Just saw Geek's comment about putting a VR. I don't get motion sickness easy, but I think that would do it. I do get seasick. You know what? The VR, you're probably right, because it's so close to your face. That definitely would. I know I struggle with first-person shooter games. I can't do them, but that doesn't bother me. Sorry to hear it bothers some of you. Gotcha. We're not sure, since we don't know exactly when she stopped getting motion sick. Just realized it when she was able to use her phone in the car one day. Yeah, I can't do that either. That's one that bothers me. When I was a kid, I used to read in the car all the time, because I read constantly. I've always been an avid reader. And I started getting motion sick like when I was about, 13 or so. Probably, well, let's see, 12, puberty. Probably puberty caused me motion sickness, because there was always so much motion in puberty. But I can use the phone for a little bit in the car, but then that's it. That is it. Not for too long. Not Nola Jane. What's up? Hello. It's good to see you. I got to scroll back up again. Okay. Had to do stupid work stuff, Big Steve says, but don't worry, guys, I'm back. Stupid work. Stupid dog. Maybe they're burning the stuff it's preventing from parking on their own property. Yeah, maybe. I doubt it. I just don't get it. Their property does slope as well, but I don't understand why they don't park on the other side of their house. Like, they pull up. Nope. The grapevine's in the way. I'm in the way. Did I group this one? Let's see if I messed this up. I did. This one's not good. This one's not pretty, because I did something. So this one's not pretty. Oh, but I can just do this. There we go. Okay. So that's their house, right? You see the little road over there on the very left of the screen. I'm sorry about that little bit of the grapevine sticking up there. But they always park. I got to move it more. If I come down this way, we're all going to die. This is why I don't do things. Everything's so difficult. And what is that? All right. So you see the little bit of green over there in front of that white car? That's my yard. Our yard goes right to their property line, right? It goes right up there. And they would park along that all the time. But if they would just go a little bit past their house, that's all their property, and they could park over there. So they could park in their own. They also have a driveway. There's a boat sitting there, but that's a driveway. So they could easily park in their own. But most of the time, they park their truck or whatever off the side of the road into the yard. And I've told them I don't want that. Do not do that. And so they've stopped recently. Oh, that's a great view there. It looks all speckled. It would be nice if I had an actual, like, tripod or a mount or something, instead of that just sitting there. Because that cell phone is just sitting there, and that's it. All right. I'm switching back anyways. Ooh, excuse me. Squirrelapalooza. Scrolling down. Squirrel drama is the best drama. There was something wrong with Jason's just because it was Jason. I tease people. I tease. Nothing like some lawnmower splatter poop. Over 70 here yesterday. I was grumpy about it. Yeah. This is our last. What part of the yard do you poop in, Rico? Well, hold on. Let me show you. No, I don't poop outside, but I do at night off to the side of the house. I might, I'm out there with Wally. It's dark. There's nobody around. And I have peed outside more since I got Wally than probably the rest of my life combined. So oftentimes at night, right before we go to bed, he'll be out there doing his thing. It's the last time we go out before the end of we go right to bed right afterwards. So I will, take care of things out there. I'm saving resources. I don't have to flush the toilet, so we're not wasting water. We do have really good air quality. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's really nothing industrial around us. I mean, in years past, there was a lot more industrial stuff, but now there's really nothing. The worst that we get is the spray from the farms. But we also live in a protected aquifer. There's our neighbors down there. That's Lou. Hi, say hi to Lou, everybody. He's behind the gray house now. Lou doesn't like me. He's a grumpy old man. He'll barely even wave at me, but his wife is super nice. Lou's not bad. He's very, very grumpy old guy. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. Beck says she'll do a second installment soon. Just need to plan it. Gotcha. But yeah, we definitely have good air quality here. Yeah, it's perfect. It's beautiful. I'm 25, but my uncle is 43. Also had never seen my grandpa without a beard until this year. Wow. I do remember when my sister was born, about 5 months after she was born, my dad shaved his beard and she cried and did not know who he was. So I get that. She had never seen him in her life before, Do any guys do hangouts like the old Tiny Chat hangouts? A little bit, J-Rock. Not too often. Every once in a while. I mean, I know other people do. I don't. I don't very often. I don't do the hangouts too often with other people. We usually just do a stream. A lot of times after the streams, though, that's where it happens. Like quite often after I do like a focus on, I'll end up spending, another half an hour talking to the person or even longer. Like Corey from the co-op, man, I think we talked like another hour after the stream was done. And there's been other people like that too. And then sometimes as I've gotten older, I have to get up and go to the bathroom. That's a common occurrence these days. 2 hours later, I need to get up and go to the bathroom. So not too many. I'm not involved in too many of those types of chats, though, J-Rock. Every once in a while, though, I do. And I know other people do once in a while, too. They'll just do, StreamYard, but they don't go live. They just don't hit the go live button. So everybody can come in there and hang out and talk about certain things. We did that for Fish Fam Christmas a few times with the committee. And there's been other times if I have, if there's something going on, we'll talk about it behind the scenes. So much better than a phone call or anything like that. What if we only want to be on camera for 9 minutes or 11 minutes? 9 minutes is acceptable. 11 minutes is not, Nathan. Don't be greedy. Why you Floridians always got to be so difficult, Nathan? Why you got to do that? Okay. Thank you, Lori, for dropping those links. I appreciate it. Stupid Google, let me post this number, 707-873-7862. What is that? That that definitely would not contact me. I don't know where. What is the 707 area code? What is that? What is it really? What did you really put in there? That's the pep talk hotline. Pre-recorded life advice and encouraging messages about the students at Westside Elementary, a K to 6 school in rural, where? Rural what? It's the hotline. It's a peptic, PEPTOC hotline. So that's what Healdsburg, California. That's what that is. Yeah, I was like 707. I don't even know what that one is. It's weird that like ours is 315. I think, what is it? Louisiana. Jenna, isn't your area code like close to that? Like 317 or something? I think Louisiana has a 31 something area code. Well, let's look them up. We're going to learn something about area codes in the United States. Maybe. There it goes. Uh, so three. Oh, let's just do that. Indiana. 317 is Indiana. 318 is Shreveport. So yeah, it's Iowa. Iowa too. 319. I'm a 315. So it's so weird that it's so spread out. You think that there would be a little more from when they were rolled out. You think that there would be a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Consolidated. So because between 301 and 320 is every one is a different state. Saskatchewan is 306 even. It looks like all of Wyoming is 307 though. Interesting. I need someone to drop some big ass boulders along the edge of your property so they can't access it. Yeah. Actually, we have a bunch of 2x4s already, and I thought about getting a post hole digger, actually having one of the kids use the post hole digger, dig down a decent amount, and then sharpen the end of the 2x4 and use a mallet and drive it into the ground. So it's a good, they're 8-foot ones, so, put it 4 foot in the ground. And just make, not really a fence, but just put some posts down there. I do want a fence. I do want that, the fence name that I always forget. Let's see. Dig a moat with a drawbridge. That would be even better. That would be even better. Deedekins. Hi, Dee. Hello. I need attack geese. I think all geese are attack geese. I think all geese are attack geese. All right, I'm scrolling down because we're actually 10 minutes over. And I was so far behind. Oh, that sucks, Tomatillo. He just got your new camera, but it only shoots video hooked up to a computer. No, is there is there there's no kind of plugins or anything? You get like a Wi-Fi connector type plugin? Or Bluetooth or anything? At least close by. Boots and Cats. What's up, Rachel? Hello. I will not give up my 303. All right. Scuba Steve. Hi, Scuba Steve. 337. Shreveport is 318. Yeah, we got that one. I'm scrolling way down. Thank you, Whip. I did miss that Jennifer Weaver stopped in. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer, I don't know if you were here when I tried the coffee. If Jennifer, you still here? Jennifer Weaver sent me some of the coffee for the Snarf or Barf, and again, I'm looking for items for that too. I currently all I have left is one beer, one Scotch. I just have one beer from Whip, but I don't want to drink that in the daytime, so I got to figure out a good one. So Jennifer, hi Jennifer, I see you now. I did try the coffee. I really liked it. I tried not to, I put just a little bit of creamer in the coffee, and it was delicious. It was very, very mild because I don't like black coffee. I'm not somebody who drinks just black coffee. I can't do it. But it was good. It was more mild than regular coffee. So with that little bit of creamer, I didn't need anything else, just a hint of creamer, and I was very happy with it. So Michelle actually liked it too. We drank it up pretty quickly. And again, people, Jennifer did not just send me the beans. I couldn't find my the bean grinder, which totally sounds like something else to me, but I could not find it. And Jennifer sent me a really nice a bean grinder too to go with those. So thank you so much, Jennifer. Again, I really do appreciate you guys going out of your way and doing that type of stuff from the bottom of my heart. I mean it. You guys have done so much of that kind of stuff, and I just appreciate the hell out of it. So, what are we doing? People are doing a lot of the gifting with points and stuff. Make sure the proper format is there. Space, yeah, space after. Yeah, do a space between the pluses. Put spaces around the pluses or equals or any of that kind of stuff. Boots and Cat says my area code is 503. There's three of them over there. Three of them. My grandpa used to say tree for 3. All right, do we end? Is anybody else streaming? I know Brandon and JT were just doing hangout, or non-speaking streams. Jennifer's got another thing to send. Oh, and what did Bex say? I'm sorry, Bex. Oh, I got an idea of what we might be able to ship to you, Rico. Nice. Very cool. Who's next? I like that. JT, myself, and B Wizzle. Yeah. And it looks like the next one is in, it says 45 minutes for 3 o'clock? I thought it was 5 o'clock for Aquarium Adventures. Did he change when he goes, Graham? Still in ya. Wow. Hey, man. That has been forever, still in ya. I haven't seen you in months. I hope you're doing well. What is going on? What is happening? It's good to see you. Lando wants to stream. I'm not going to say no, Lando. I would never tell anybody. Has everyone checked out the Secret Santa? Please do. It's pinned to the top up there. Please, at the very top of the screen, it's pinned for the Secret Santa. Would love to get more people signed up for that. I know there's somewhere around 30 right now. There's somewhere around 30 people. Aquarium Adventures comes on in a couple hours. Used to go at 4 Eastern time. Really? That's weird. Because, man, Lefty and Ed, I thought for some reason Aquarium Adventures went after Lefty and Ed when they were doing theirs But maybe I'm getting them confused with Cold Water. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the Cold Water, old Maple Street Aquatics, Brandon and Vanessa, there in the northern part of Indiana, not too far from Fort Wayne, right? Super nice people too. I really, really like those. I might be wrong, and I might be wrong too. Still in you. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's good to see you're still around, and I appreciate you stopping in and hitting the like and everything. Hope life has been good for you. Just make sure work somewhere to cover it. I have a couple rich clients I can pickpocket. Oh, Lando's by Fort Wayne too. Kelly is in Fort Wayne or very close, and oh, gotcha, still in you. Gotcha. Okay. For some reason, the way you said it, I thought you were taking off. Yeah, Kelly's in Fort Wayne. The Metalheads are in Fort Wayne. And now Vanessa and Brandon aren't too far away. They're farther north. So, trying to think who else. I feel like there's somebody else too that's not far from Fort Wayne, Lando. Somebody else. Fat Kitty is in Iowa, or Fort Wayne, until he moves to Iowa with Matt. I think Kelly might have some things to say about that. And Jenna said, where is it? 32 now, I believe, for the Secret Santa. Hide your wallet, Matt. Boots and Cats. Yeah, 32. So look at the top of the screen up there. Lori's post was pinned, and it's got the link for the Secret Santa. So if anybody wants to, and they can, please join in for the Secret Santa. The rules are on the page. You've got you've got about a month before you have to send out the item. It's not quite a month. It's less than a month now, but you need to send out your item by the 15th of December. And look at those teeth. God, I hate that. Well, that's what it is. It is what it is, right? Teeth, the final frontier. I'm glad you guys are having fun with the poop. I'm glad the Scheisse videos are doing it for you, because I'm trying to add more and more of those little things for you guys to mess around with and have fun with. At least they're your own. Yeah, they are. They are my own. I'm trying to add more things. I got to come up with some other stuff. I love poop. I love lamp. I'm trying to come up with more little things like that too. And again, there's other people that came in. I just want to reiterate, those things don't cost you a penny. Well, that's not true. Some of the things are members only. Some of the things are super chats and super stickers, but there's only a couple of those things. Most everything else is available to everybody. And yeah, shit. Now I lost my train of thought. The pellets. So the points, again, you can't earn those by doing super chats or super stickers or any of that kind of stuff. Points are only earned from being here and chatting once every 10 minutes, or by coming up on the tank show that we do on Wednesdays when people come up and show off their tanks or something they're proud of in their fish room. You get 500 points for doing that. You get 500 points for sending me something for the Snarfer Barf. You get points anytime you come up on the screen or engage with the stream in some way like that, right? We'll decide other things too, but almost all the pellets are really just from being here. And this month they're nothing. They're worth nothing. We're going to wipe them out at the end of November. They're going to be done. They'll be gone. But starting December 1st, whoever has the most points by the end of the month, and every month after that, will get one of my t-shirts. And then we have a new t-shirt coming. If you already have both of the shirts I have, then you would get some other merch, right? So it only benefits. There's no monetary thing for me. It's only you guys I was spending money to give you stuff. So it's not a money making scheme. It's a way to give you guys back a cum shirt. Okay, so you're not streaming, Lando. It's another money making scheme. So some people probably have read comments. He's making millions. It's raining dollars off the screen. Yeah, that's why I won't show us the tank. Does the loser have to live stream eating pellets? No, obviously, yeah, all for fun. It's my way of giving back to the people that watch me all the time. That's what it is. I've been blessed with an amazing community, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. And I'd like to give back when and where I can, but which is very limited. Believe me, if I was rich, everybody else would be rich too. But I do what I can. So this is just some way to give back to the people that are there all the time watching me. That's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. I see I've lost all my supporters. What'd you do, Jenna? Pay them off. And I did talk about maybe doing the getting rid of the gifting, but I like it. I think the gifting is fun. It does turn a little bit into a popularity contest, but let's say this happens next month and Jenna wins. Well, then she's done for the year. You can win only once. There's only 12 winners, so you can win only once. So the next month it would be somebody else, right? So every month people would be giving their points. I've done nothing publicly. I've done nothing publicly. I gifted a membership, but it didn't pop up. Yeah, that is weird. I didn't see anything. I wonder if it's running slow. And thank you for gifting a membership. And why is it saying no channels are currently live? When I look over there, there's actually 3. Myself, Brandon, and JT. JT and Brandon, now it says only 1. Now it just says here. It looks like Brandon and JT ended theirs. That one worked. Thanks, Whip. That one worked. What do we do for member things? I thought I did something for gifting. It didn't do anything for gifting, did it? I need to change that. I need to change that. I'm being invaded by thousands of tiny black bugs that can fit through my window screen. I'm losing my mind. I have to keep working with the window shut. What are they? What are they? Just gnats, or what are they? I'm sure you'll figure it out, Matt. I'm sure you'll figure it out at some point. It doesn't work now, but I'm sure you'll get it. And it does look like Brandon and JT both stopped theirs. So it says, if this is correct, let's go look. I'm going to stream another 34 minutes, if this is correct.
Channel likes to see you again.
No, that says live in 94 minutes. So the timing is still off. Okay, I'm not gonna stream for another 94 minutes. Toasty! Did the toasty work? I didn't hear it. I saw him pop out, but I didn't hear it. Toasty! Yeah, I'm not gonna stream for another hour and a half. And that's what it says on for Aquarium. So there was a timing. I know there's a timing issue, right, Matt? So because it says he's live in 34 minutes, but when you go there, it's actually an hour and 34 minutes. Which I remember you talking about it. There was something. Yeah, it shows 34 minutes for me. Let me refresh it just to make sure. 33 minutes. Yeah, 34 minutes for me. Yep. Live in 0 hours. And here, I'll show you. Toasty. There you go. Live in 33 minutes. And then here's the other couple important ones. Only Oscars and Streamy McStreamy. Aquarium Co-op tomorrow. Another very important stream. Oh yeah, and they've got Igor, Ivan. I don't know why I call him Igor. It's the last part of his name. So looking forward to that with Jorge and Steve tomorrow. Warrior. Let's see. Damn it! It keeps jumping. There we go. Where's Nathan? There he is. And it's just on the front street again. I'm just being silly about the pellets. Oh yeah, I know, Nathan. I know you well enough to know you're not. Yeah, team player and happy for anyone that wins. Yeah, and believe me, I know. You know, again, text is a horrible medium for picking up sarcasm and things like that. But once, again, that's why I like the Toasty. That's why I like the focus on, because we get to know you guys a little bit more. And I feel like when we do get to know you a little bit more, we know when you are being sarcastic in the chat more often, right? The more we get to know people, the more you know if that person's just a horrible, horrible piece of shit. Which, there's some out there. There's some, not very many, but there's some. Or they're just, nice people, or some of us are even in between. Some of us are assholes, but we try to do nice things, right? And when we see you on the Focus On, or on any of those streams, Jorge is doing a lot of those types of streams too. He's showcasing a lot of small channels, people I've never even heard of, and some bigger channels as well. And I love it. I love seeing those types of streams. We get to know more about you guys, and we know when you're being sarcastic. Pretty sure Kyla's been bottom for many years on that. And what did Steven say? I got to get down to there. So I am not going to stream until Aquarium Adventures goes live, because that's too long. But I guess we're going till 3, unless somebody does do a pop-up or something. Have I successfully tricked people into thinking I'm sarcastic? Fake it till you make it. Okay, there it is. Jenna P said, oh, it was Steven, I thought. It's not, because I just saw the icon. It was Jenna. I can flaunt my status for you, Steven. That's so hot. She's flaunting her status. I already used my member milestone this month to flaunt my top status. And Jenna's like, hold my beer. Status. And that's going to change any day now. I don't know when it changes. It's got to be soon. It's going to be 23 months. It's got to be soon. Maybe it's the last week of the month. I mean, you can go look. But that's me, horrible piece of poop. I lost like 4,700 subs after being interviewed. It's better to remain silent, let people think you're an asshole, open your mouth, and remove all doubt. Yeah. One point. I gifted one pellet. That's funny, Lando. One pellet. Here, have a pellet. Please, sir, can I have another? Brother Dan, tell me something good. What's going on with Brother Dan? Let's hear something good that's going on with you. How are the kids doing, the grandkids? Let's get rid of that. How's things at home with Brother Dan? Yeah, I mean, I know you had a rough year there with having being robbed of some very important stuff. But how's things been this year for Brother Dan? We haven't talked much this year. I feel like we've sort of lost touch a little bit, Brother Dan. So I hope things are well. I don't go to other social media so much. I don't go to the other social media these days, and I know a lot of you guys share stuff on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, and I go there once every couple of weeks because somebody told me, hey, there's a message over there for you. Or there's somebody who they only do Messenger on Facebook. It should work. It should work. Poop should work on every screen. It should just switch me back automatically, but it's once every 5 minutes, and I don't think it's been 5 minutes. So it should work because the code sets me to there. I'll show you real quick how that works. I will show you. Let's see, I can't really bring this up anymore. We can put this over here though. We can minimize that. We can minimize this and that, and we can do this. Okay, so that'll work. Okay, here we go. So, oh, there we go. It just went. It just went. It does work though, and I'll show you how that works. So Whip got that one in. So here, the very top line says OBS set active scene alone. And that is the scene that I'm on here. This is a scene. So this is part of it. This is all of a scene here, right? I'm a scene kid. So that sets, this is called Alone 2. This is Alone 2. Now it uses the same camera, which I'm going to turn off. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's a clone of that camera, right? So this is called, what we're looking at right now is called Alone 2. That's the scene name. This is Alone. And I tied them sort of together because they are, you know, I use them interchangeably. So a lot of the stuff that works on one screen works on another. So these two scenes are tied together. But if I'm on any scene, like this one here is just for when I use like StreamYard or anything like that, it's plain, it's got some different things going on. This is for when I use like TalkSpace. Nope, Talk Studio. Thank you, Bex. Talk Studio, not TalkSpace, Talk Studio. Or StreamYard or whatever, that's this scene. This is OBS, that's my scene for it. But if we run this, and I'm going to run the command, it will, well, because there's a time limit, it moved me back here and turned me into poop. So it moves me back to the scene and does it. And it did do that for you, Whip. That's what happened in that last time when you said poop. Now it moved me to this scene, and I don't make it move back out of the scene. I just leave it there. So that last time when you did poop, 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 it moved me from, I was in this scene, but the 5 minutes had passed, so it moved me from here to here and changed it to the poop. There we go. Oh, Matt, did you get it working? I thought you got it working. Yes, there we go. Channel's currently live, me. It went when you came. No, it moved me. I didn't go back to the mainstream. You moved it when you hit that poop 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 at 2:32. If you've got timestamp turned on, Xanadu posted above you, Geek Boy posted below you there. It moved me back. I didn't move it back. You moved it back. And Lando is going to go live now. Make up your mind, dude. You're going to go at 3? Go live at 3? You can, or if you want to, I mean, obviously do it. You said you weren't, and then you said you were. So if you are, let me know, and I will send everybody over there at 3 o'clock. I'm going to go till 3. So if you're going to set one up, let me know, and I will do a send over. Otherwise, there's nobody in between. Okay, So 3 o'clock, Lando. If you want to set one up now, that'll help too. If you go set it up that way, I can have the URL. I need the link for it to put into the forwarding. So I'll forward everybody over to you at 3. He loves me, he loves you. Howdy ho, everyone. Christmas poo. All right, so we're staying on this screen though, and Whip's going to go at 3:05. You don't have to place, you don't have to put the link in here. I just need to know that it's active. Once it's active, I'll go get it. Yeah, that's all I need is for you to let me know that you have set up your stream, and then it'll work. I know, Whip. So we're going to stay here for, let's see, I don't know when I triggered that. I'm not sure if the trigger that I did would matter either. So the last trigger that I see, 2:32. So any minute now the poop might work. It might work. So we'll give it like one more minute. It might not though, because I triggered it, and I'm not sure if it counts that as the countdown, and there's no way for me to see that countdown that I'm aware of. There probably is. I just don't know how to see it. So anyways, there's McStreamy coming tonight. There's June streaming tonight, Aquarium. I didn't see Maple Street there. I'm not sure if they're streaming or not, but Maple Street, Cold Water Aquatics, they usually stream on Friday afternoons. Lefty doesn't stream anymore on Friday afternoons, I think because of school and stuff. I don't know. Ed obviously won't be with him anyways, though. He's at the OCA with John and Oinky and whoever else is there. I'm not sure. Replace your creator. Somebody do the poop. A member do the poop. Do the poop. Poop scoop a doobie doop. Bop bop boop. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that do the poop, because it always happens that way. There's just enough. There we go. See? So it switched me to the other one. I didn't do anything. It switched me to the other. Thank you, Rachel. It switched me over, or Geek Boy, whoever got that. Lando is not a member, so it wouldn't have worked. This is for members only. But it switched me to the other scene and then put the filter on. I think I might do get current scene, and then so it'll have that variable, and then it'll switch back to it at the end. But I don't think that's important. Nah, I'm not going to go through all that. How do you turn a timestamp on? Yes, and then I didn't. I just assumed YouTube. And I don't know if it's mobile. Is it mobile too, Geek Boy? But what Geek Boy said, there's an option there to do it. I was going to go live for the first time ever, but I can't know there's a chance you might go live. Sarcasm. No chance of it. That bathroom looks nice and clean. Yeah. So your stream is scheduled but doesn't show? Let's go look. The easiest way for me is right here. I can go click on this and go to channel. Oh. Go to channel. There's your channel. And then go to live. And it says the next one is scheduled for the 25th at 7. So did you make it public? I see. Oh, here's one for the 18th at 7 p.m. Oh, here we go. Over here. That's weird. Why does it have the farthest one away? Here's one at 3 o'clock. Okay. So I can use that. It's all good. It's weird that it put the farthest, it didn't put them in order. Oh, okay, so mobile, or at least Android, doesn't have the timestamps. It maybe is only on the desktop. Only on the desktop. All right, so I've got to open up YouTube. And I've got to come in here. YouTube Studio. Oh, hey. Hush up now. Dee Dee's 22 months. I guess I will flaunt it too. Hey, Dee Dee, you got it. You got to flaunt it. And again, we got to do more than that. All you got for posting that message, and again, I'm not going to do any. I got to work that out. All you got for posting that message was this spun, this little mask. This is called It Spun. And again, I'm so proud of maybe being able to make that happen. All right, hold on. Oh, a lot of pain today. A lot of pain. My spine even feels compressed. Oh, sorry about that. And I got to get to Daniel's message there, but let me do this real quick. And Bex, thank you for 22 months. Again, I'm so proud of just making that little thing spin, that little thing. And redirect. There we go. Put that in. There we go. Okay. But so at 3 o'clock we'll end, and that'll send you over to there. I already flaunted probably on both accounts. Yeah, I did see you today on something. I was looking at membership stuff and I saw Steel Rain over there. Okay, so Brother Dan said, just working on retirement, new plans. What kind of, with retirement? Hopefully everything's good. Father passed last month. See, man, I'm so sorry. He was 95, had dementia for several years, so I think he's in a better place. Have not been around taking care of stuff. And I noticed you not being around, but I did not know about your dad passing. See, and I consider Brother Dan a friend, and I didn't even know about that. So that's just a poor friend. I'm sorry, Dan. But dementia is very difficult, and so I understand thinking that he's in a better place. Hard to watch that happen to our parents. Dee Dee said, yeah. Michelle's grandma went through that. Quite a few years ago, and it was very difficult because she was, none of the other family, her daughters and stuff, they came around, but they all live out of state except for one, her aunt. So it was Michelle and her aunt doing everything. Nope. Not going to get into it. Was tough on Michelle. Very tough. Okay, let's talk about something else. I'm sorry, Brother Dan, that I wasn't around and didn't know about that. And, Dan has done a lot for me. Dan sends me amazing cheeses and sausages and stuff all the time. Some Spanish chorizo that is really, really good. We share a birthday together, and he's been around since I started. He has been around since I started streaming, like a lot of you have. A lot of you people have been here since the very first time. I deleted a bunch of my stuff at one point because I was just about done with the community. I was going to just quit. I just had it, and I was going to leave my focus ons because I thought that those held something, they held something for the community to keep. And this was more than a year ago now, but I was done. I just had it. I wasn't having fun. And I always told myself, if I do this for fun, and if I wasn't having fun, then why do it? So I was going to quit, and I deleted a bunch of my videos. Almost all of my old live streams I deleted. I kept the focus ons, and I kept my very first live stream, and then that was it. I was going to delete it all. And I did at that point. At that point I deleted everything except for the focus ons. And, but I did keep my very first live stream, and I've gone back and looked at it, And I was over here. It was pointing at me this way, so you got to see the tanks and stuff up here. But even watching old Focus-ons, the room has changed a lot over the years. Because that was like 3 years ago in December, I think. But why was but Dan was right there at the beginning, and so many other ones were too. So thank you guys. Thank you for uh, being around all this time. Um, it means a lot to me, and I've made some really good friendships over this last few years. So thank you to all those people. It's been a fun ride, and I make it sound like I'm quitting, but I'm not. I've actually been more invested over the last month than I have the previous 8 months, probably. And I'm trying to keep this because this is good for me. This right here, the chat, this is good for me overall. Mentally, this is really good for me. So I'm trying to keep that engagement, my side of the engagement going, because I need something like this in my life at this point. And this is really good. This fits the bill mostly. I am a very sensitive person, so I take criticism very heavily, especially unwarranted criticism. Sometimes it just bums me out and depresses me, and sometimes it makes me very angry. Like if that person was here in front of me, I would be able to. I wouldn't commit acts of violence. It would be mental violence because there's things that I would say to rip that person a new fucking asshole. Because when it's unwarranted like that, it gets to me big time, and it makes me very, very angry. Most of the time, though, it just depresses me. So let's go look. Okay, let's look, Matt. It should detect your computer time zone. Is the question, is the calendar page correct for you? Let's go look. I do not know, but let's go take a look real quick and see. I thought that the calendar was correct for me, so let's go verify. And I don't have anything blocked. I'm allowing ads and stuff on there. There's no ad block or anything like that in case that did anything. Yeah, Afternoon Delight shows 12 to 2, so that all looks good. Let's go look at the live page and see the upcoming. It still says 10 minutes for Graham. Still says 10 minutes for his show. I don't do anything weird with my time. It's obviously set correctly here. And I don't do anything. I take whatever the Windows, is currently. So I don't know, Matt. Yeah. It should detect your computer time zone. Is the calendar page correct for you? And the calendar is definitely correct. Just not that live thing. All the times are right. It says that he is going to go at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the calendar, my time. And I'm not signed in either. It says calendar time zone shown in your detected zone of America, New York. So yeah, it's all correct there. It's all correct there. So I'm not sure. Yeah. It's just only that one place that I see the time difference is on the live page. Let me just, make sure. Let me refresh it. Let me make sure I don't have any other, because I used to use, like Ghostery and all that kind of stuff to block things. So let me just make sure I don't have any blocking. I'll go into my extensions and make sure, because I used to, every once in a while I would do like, blocking, some sites were doing mining and stuff. So I blocked a lot of that. But I think I got rid of all of that stuff. Yeah, I do have ad block, but it's not turned on for fishfam.link. But there's no other type of blocking or anything I have going on, or VPNs or anything on my side. So I don't know. Maybe somebody else can take a look too. Somebody on the East Coast, Nathan, if you could go look at fishfam.link. Go take a look at fishfam.link and see on this page. Anybody on the East Coast, go take a look at this page and see, just to make sure it's not something weird with me. Yeah, just to make sure it's not anything weird on the East Coast, or me personally. Maybe it's something weird with my PC, which I can't imagine it is. Anyone not in Central. Let's see. Whip said Mrs. Whip lost her dad during COVID. He had dementia too, and the home he was at wouldn't let us see him. I know that hurt her more than she admits. Yeah, I can imagine. Especially if you didn't get to say goodbye. Community wouldn't be the same without. Sure it would. I'm just one person. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, the community would roll on without any one of us. Sure, there's definitely be people I would miss, and I do know for a fact that people would miss me. There's some people that would miss me, yeah. But the community would be the same. It would roll on. I mean, it could lose a bunch of us and still keep going. What about the not so good friendships? I don't have any of those, Geek Boy. If it's a friendship, it's a good one. Unless it's on my side that I'm doing something. Just say that to say you're not alone. People understand. I wish you nothing but love. Keyboard cowboys are not worth the energy. Keyboard cow. Send me down. No, Coca-Cola cowboy. That's what I was thinking. Mel Tillis. Mel Tillis was a country singer from the 60s and 70s mostly. Probably 80s too. He probably, I want to say 70s were his most popular, but he probably also had some hits in the 80s. And Mel Tillis was interesting because he had a really bad stutter when he spoke, but not when he sang. Like he was I love to hear his voice. That's the country that I like, that from that time period. Mostly 70s, 60s, and early 80s. Interesting guy, but he had an amazing voice. Coca-Cola Cowboy was one of my favorites. Send Me Down to Tucson. He just had so many. Nathan, I can plan to do the Wednesday Tank Show next week. Would you please shoot me an email, Nathan? Please, when you get a chance. And anybody else that's interested, too, to come up and hang out with us and show off something in your fish room that you're proud of. I call it tanks, but it doesn't have to be showing us your tank. It's just 10 minutes of your time to show us something that you want us to see in your fish room. Fishy related. Fishy related. All right, Geek Boy? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Email's right at the top of the screen. Or is this just a ploy to get more traffic? PS time it's working? 2:07 till Aquarium Adventures for me. Oh, was it off for Geek Boy as well? $2:07, 2 hours and 7 till Aquarium Adventures. I like his daughter Pam Tillis. And Zenny! Hi, Zenny! I don't know that I know Pam Tillis. The name sounds familiar. Is she hot? Sorry. She's probably my age, so she's probably not. It does. The name sounds familiar. Pam Tillis, and it's good to see you, Zen Ginger. American country music singer, songwriter, record producer, and actress. Daughter of country singer Mel Tillis and ex-wife of songwriter Bob DiPero. 5 albums, won 2 Grammy Awards. And I bet you I know who she is. What's her? Shake the Sugar Tree. Maybe it was Memphis. Don't Tell Me What to Do. I like her music. I mean, the names. What? PamTillis.com must have been. Look, if you look at. Hold on. Let me down to Tucson. Right here. Viagra Superforce, Viagra Dirch, Canada. Pam Tillis online drug shop, guaranteed shipping, FDA approved health product for the Pam Tillis. Tam Pillis. So it seems something is wrong with either the metadata or something on her website there, Miss Pam Tillis. I'll have to look and see if I know her. And hi, Zenny. We got 4 minutes left, and this is going to automatically send you guys to Lando. Aquarium Adventures is 3 hours for me. Countdown is wrong, but the calendar is right, Rachel says. So same here. Same for me. Countdown's not correct. So it's only the countdown code that's doing it, sounds like. And thanks, everybody, for helping Matt troubleshoot that. It's difficult when you've got those types of things like that. John, have fun at the OCA. Again, make sure you give yourself a hug. Oinky and Ed as well. Please, please. Not sure I've seen Pam Tillis at all. She was a country singer. Ciclet gonna ciclet. One of the angels died from trying to eat an autosynclus and choking itself. Wow. My autosynclus never grew. They're tiny. I don't know how big they're supposed to get, but I miss the days of outlaw country. Country. See you, Bex. I am assuming Kyle, too. Thank you guys for coming in. We're at the bottom of the chat. Brooklyn Bell. 7 p.m. Orlando, unfortunately, is a bad time. For me, I will miss your stream because Bex also streams at that time, 7 p.m. Is that if that was Eastern time? Yeah, if that was Eastern time, then because Bex streams 6 to 8, and then I do 8 to 10, so I miss any other streams at that time. It's the same with like Gina. I always miss Gina on Saturday nights because she goes a little bit later. She goes at like 9:30, I think. So I missed the first half hour, I think, of her stream. And Gina, we didn't talk about that, but Gina's got a cool stream coming up, a game thing that she's doing. So yeah, you really should check out Gina tomorrow night. Don't check her out until after I'm done with Blackie, though. No, check her out whenever. Go watch Gina whenever. But I have Dr. Black for tomorrow night's focus on, so that's gonna be a lot of fun because he's a crazy effer. And you missed Gina's stream because you're a sleepy whiner. Stop making excuses. And that's true. It's true. And hi, Coral. It's the bad Coral. The dick Coral is here. Harvest Festival catered lunch at work today, so I'm here 2 hours early. I think that's 2 hours late. Harvest Festival catered lunch. That sounds good. Let's see. I do miss those, though. I miss the Wednesday night ones. Gonna let my wife know Rico has given me the okay to check out another woman. Yeah. Same here, Whip. It's like 10:30 on Wednesdays because I miss it. So Saturday nights, I at least try to stop in and say hi, and see what she's got going on Saturday nights ones. But this Saturday, you really should go check out Gina. She's doing, I don't think Danny's there. It's Danny's birthday this Saturday too, but she said Danny's not going to make it, but she's doing a game thing, and it's the first time she's doing it. So, go watch Bex at 6, stick around with Bex, and then watch me and Dr. Blackie, and then the last half hour, you can switch over. I'll allow it this one time. You can switch over. Obviously, you go watch who you want when you want. Right? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. All right. So I'm going to quit. I'm leaving. Tomatillo likes the bad one. I'm leaving. This will automatically send you over to Lando's. So we will see you guys. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me for 3 friggin' hours. Bye-bye.